Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sand Hills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Sip just walked in with a horrendous take before the show began. Has to come to the airwaves. Said that the Guinness in Ireland was bad. And now I'm very sad about your experience in Ireland because it was not bad.
I know, it's
better
like
than the beer in America. It is.
Then you brought a stat to the table.
I'll tell the stat later, but we got to
Yeah,
get this Guinness thing figured out.
You do.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have.
Do it.
I mean, Bill,
What did you say?
you guys know I have unpopular takes about a lot of stuff.
True.
I do.
And some popular ones.
Guinness sucks. I mean,
Oh, stop it.
You know they're bigger,
big what?
big advertiser for us.
No, they're not.
We wish they were.
Yeah, Guinness.
It'd be nice if
Okay,
they
so
were.
the big thing when you went to Ireland,
Yes.
you went to Ireland, Jake went to Ireland. Like, Sean and Rob were like, "Come on, Sip, we're gonna have a Guinness," and they do the whole thing where they pour it, and it's supposed to something's supposed to happen, like something comes to the surface or whatever.
Bubbles.
Yeah, and I took a drink, and it was just like bad coffee. I was like, I got to drink this whole glass. Like, it was terrible.
Makes me sad that's your experience with Guinness.
Guinness is terrible.
It's not great in the USA. We know that, but it is very, very good overseas.
I think you're just kind of taught to
No,
think that.
you are taught to, but you can experience it as well. Sometimes they're right on that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Though, those things like that where it's like it's drilled into your head that it's good, so it's supposed to be good. But if you just really pull back, now this isn't that good.
No, I disagree.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm fine.
okay. The stat
in this state, it's not. These states, it's not great, but over there, it's fantastic.
the stat that
You walked in with this stat,
missing
too.
tooth Greg on voice warming. We'll get he'll
So he was crunching numbers last night.
he was enthusiastically crunching numbers.
He had like a floppy disk on a computer.
Ooh.
Did he build his own program or anything?
I don't know how he does it exactly. I don't think so, but we occasionally talk about Minnesota being 6-0 against Nebraska in the last 6. Oh, Nebraska's lost 6 straight to Minnesota. And he was kind of that stat gets him. And then we mentioned Illinois won 4 of 5. So he was just, then if you just, it's not that hard to do. Wisconsin's won 9 of 10. Iowa's won 10 of 11. USC's won 5 straight. Nebraska's like 3 and 35 against those 5 teams. It's remarkable. I think if you stop and think about it, it's remarkable. I'd forgotten that Wisconsin had won 9 of 10.
Yeah, they have.
We talk about Iowa's 10 of 11 more.
Yeah, it's almost like Wisconsin doesn't count. Like, well,
Yeah.
got that one off our back.
Yeah, we beat them to go get bowl eligible, and that streak's over.
I mean, I know it's not a great way to start off the
It's
show.
a fact, though.
Yeah,
I
people
just like
don't.
the fact that Greg's working on
Yeah,
on his computer
But-
at night.
and-
Is he in the garage for this?
I don't know.
Does he have a computer in his garage?
The other thing that he comes up with, which is because I always say it, and he listens, that those teams outrush Nebraska. All the rushing totals, they're better. I mean, so there's that. And he said no All-Americans. That's
That's been your thing.
yeah. I mean,
First round
here's a
draft
stat.
picks.
yeah. Well, that
You've been a big stickler, rightfully so, on the first round draft picks plus All-Americans, and that has been an issue for 15 years at Nebraska.
And Greg was handling this in late July.
He's
Thank
getting ready
you.
for football season, Bill.
Ready
He's
for football
locked
season.
in. It
Greg's
sounds
a-
like
Greg's
Greg is
hero
locked in.
status for me. But Greg is, like I said, that
because
that
he
task
helped you
he-
with this move,
this
right?
task he took on as he became the foreman of the task. Also was involved in I said we kind of need a foreman there. No lifting, but Greg
He lifts.
He lifts. Greg got involved.
Yeah, he was telling me, and he said he told me about some of it, and he said he was instructed not to lift. I'm like, oh yeah, right. You're not gonna lift.
He got involved.
Yeah,
that's Greg.
He's 66.
Yeah.
Doesn't
look 66.
Does not.
First thing I told my buddy, I said, I think he's 65 or 66. He said, you go, it'll shock you.
Yeah, it'll shock.
I would never put Greg.
I said, he'll have no sleeves on, and
yeah, he don't look 66.
I give him 56, probably 55.
All Americans in the college football playoff era, which is, by the way, what is that?
It's 2014, right, and beyond.
Yeah,
2014 and beyond.
All Americans in the college football era. It's not that. There's one thing I'm not going to bore you with this. There's just one thing that's interesting. Alabama has 28. Ohio State has 21. Notre Dame has 15. Mm-hmm. Iowa has 14. Nebraska has 0. Yeah. Iowa's basically
first team
Nebraska.
All-Americans, 14. Yeah. Iowa.
Nebraska. And Iowa's essentially replaced Nebraska.
So are they're 4th overall in the country then? Or is
it'd be. I think it's 5th actually. Hold on. My phone.
Iowa has the 5th most All-Americans in the country since 2014.
In the college football playoff era. Wow. Yeah, they have the 4th most. Alabama has 28, as you'd expect. Ohio State has 21. Notre Dame has 15. Iowa has 14.
Iowa has the 4th most in the last 12 years. Is there any more numbers
there, Steve?
LSU has 13.
Okay.
Georgia, Michigan have 11. Texas has 10. Utah, 9, along with Texas A&M and Clemson. They have 9. Florida State and Oklahoma have 7. Wisconsin has 6. USC has 6. And then there's a glut of teams: Baylor, Miami, NC State, Oregon. Oregon only has 5.
NC State has how many?
5.
5.
Wait, so Oregon has been consistently really good for the last 12 years. They have 5 All-Americans. Iowa has 14.
I think that's sort of misleading on Oregon. I bet that Oregon has a ton of all-conference players. But yeah, those are great stats. Iowa's 14.
That is eye-opening.
I know. Like 14-0.
Really eye-opening.
14-0.
I knew they had some. I didn't know they had 14 in the last 12 years. That is
era. Like that's what Sean wrote on the text. Iowa basically replaced Nebraska.
There was
very uplifting conversation.
They have the second most in the Big Ten, though. Ohio State has first. Iowa's second in the last 12 years. Yeah. Has Iowa been the second most consistent program?
I wouldn't say that.
The Big Ten in the last 12 years.
So
they've won 9, 8, 9, 10 games pretty much every season.
They never take that.
You can make an argument there.
Yeah, they never take that next step though. Yeah, and I didn't take the next step. How many of those guys are linemen? I bet there's a lot.
It's a lot.
My guess would be half.
That still counts, though.
Yeah, well, hell yes, it counts. It counts more.
Actually, counts more. It counts more. How about Jake? Well, I guess.
Well, you said like
as like D lineman and O lineman. I guess if you want to count.
Yeah, but he said like you got to count.
I thought it was just wide receivers only.
That's not how I said it.
This is not a valedictorian type conversation.
It sounded like a negative tone.
No,
I guess you got to count the linemen here.
No, do not turn it on me because I'm the opposite on that conversation. If you have All-American linemen, you're rolling.
It did present itself. The way you said it, you have to
Jake, you can't come out of this one.
I can't believe
Jake,
you're doing that.
I guess some of them are probably linemen.
Tone has to matter. That didn't sound like it was a disparaging tone about how they got their 14.
Tone has to matter.
Imagine that one at Big Ten Media Days. Well, Coach, Iowa, you guys have been doing some things, but I guess you got All-Americans at O-line, D-line. But anyway.
Moving on from that.
But what tell us about the quarterback situation? Well,
tone has to matter. No, it doesn't. It wasn't my tone. Anyway,
I'll go back and listen to that.
Football discussion.
Yes.
Yeah, what is the itinerary for you youth?
Yeah, I don't want to bring
for next week.
For media days? Well, Nebraska's day 3. It's the Thursday. And so we're heading out there Monday. So I'll be.
You should be. That's you get asked.
Yeah, that's not what I'm going.
But here's my this is a bugaboo. Bring it to the airwaves. Big Ten Media has been very, very consistent that the room does not open until 8 a.m. What's the problem with this show? We start at 6. I said, I do a radio show at 6. I need in at 6. I said, no, you don't. You get in at 8 like everyone else.
Wow.
When we were in Chicago a couple years ago, we were in the Radio Row room at 6 a.m.
Yeah. Now they're changed it.
They said no one's in until 8. No one. No exceptions. So why am I going then? What's my role here?
Right. What's my role here?
Am I doing the?
What's my role?
Am
here?
I doing the show in my room?
Excuse me, Mr. Big Ten. What's my role here?
So I think I might have to do the radio show in my room.
Oh,
for 3 days, which sounds not ideal for being at Radio Row for media
coming
day.
over to your room. Sip has
no, I won't be there. I'll be there Thursday.
We do a show Thursday.
Yeah, Well, I might be there Wednesday. I guess I'll be there Wednesday.
But not in time for the show.
No,
like Wednesday night.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Well, we can ask Sean what our travel is. I don't know what our travel is, but I know we're not.
I'm just gonna say it. It's a little lame by Hut.
Not really.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
No.
It is
because we don't cover the other teams.
I know, but so you cover Nebraska every day, and you go out there and cover Nebraska.
Well,
some of the thing that's interesting would be if you talk
behind
to Bielema,
enemy lines.
If you talk to Kirk, you
might be able to make it interesting. But what we've seen over the years, Bill, and this is many, many years, the traffic you get for those stories.
Things have changed, Steve. That's NIL. There's different things going on in the storyline now.
The world has changed.
Yeah,
people click on all the articles
to
now.
The Big 8 Skywriters, and then we went around. We'd write a story in Oklahoma State.
Don't get traffic.
Yeah.
It'd be a tough sell. You work really hard. I've told you this. Like one time, let's put it this way. You remember when Turner Gill was a Kansas coach?
Yes.
I worked really hard on a story about Turner, and it just was
just
on traffic. Yeah. Just didn't get it because he wasn't in Nebraska.
Probably the most clicked article at all is if you talk to all the other coaches and players about Nebraska, their thoughts. People like to know what other people think.
No,
thank you.
Oh,
Jake.
they do.
No, because they'd have no.
Here's Brett Bielema on Nebraska.
Be very stock answers.
Well, they'd read it.
Well,
though.
I think Matt's doing a good job.
Maybe you get the one that's
non-stock stuff from Nebraska that you cover every day.
No, we get stock
fly
stuff.
to Chicago.
You would at least get traffic on it. Like if I talk to those guys, what are they going to say about Nebraska? Come on.
Might get one off
we
comment
used to do that
blows up
Nebraska.
An article.
We used to do that with Nebraska, and then how I've told you how sweet is Nebraska. Like what makes Nebraska so sweet?
All the teams in the conference.
You could ask it 3 different ways. How sweet is Nebraska? What makes Nebraska so sweet? You think Nebraska will always be this sweet?
See, but now it's more fun because do you think Nebraska will ever get back again to them?
Should I ask them that?
Yeah. Hey,
think Nebraska's
been lost for a while. Do you think they'll ever get back?
Hey,
Mr. Bielema.
Listen to this number: 3-38.
That's Nebraska against these schools.
I don't know why Greg threw USC in there, but
yeah,
they've lost 5.
It's kind of one of those. I'm going to build a case.
Well, they've lost 5 straight. It adds to the case. Absolutely.
Okay.
Big Ten team.
Yeah.
I guess the Steelers were not Big Ten.
You can just do it though. Like if you just stay in the heartland, Illinois, you've lost.
Been bad.
You've lost 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Minnesota, you've lost 6 straight. Wisconsin, you've lost 9 of 10. Iowa, 10 of 11. I don't know why I laugh. I kind of laugh when I'm nervous, and that discussion kind of makes you nervous. Like, what's going on? It's that kind of laugh, right?
You even put in Colorado 3 or 4 to them too.
Is it Colorado 3 or 4?
Yeah, lost 3 or 4 to them.
Greg, what are we doing? We didn't leave Colorado out. That's interest. There's human interest in Colorado.
Don't take Greg to task.
All I have to is out there in the floppy disk computer out there punching numbers.
Yeah, and there's rushing numbers involved in that too. And if you just look, all those teams have outrushed Nebraska by quite a bit. Those streaks, and I know I always see this is where people will say, "Sipple, you're just quit it because you just sound old." When you say just start outrushing teams, I still say it. If you're going to win, you'll generally be a good program, and you'll win games if you outrush teams. You will.
So you run the ball guy, just like Joel from Beatrice.
Yeah, see, I don't get that. Like, why there's
run the damn ball.
Yeah. Why is there a negative tag to that?
That's not negative at all.
Yeah.
That's
almost like chicken. Well,
see, you're judging by
they're probably O-line and D-line.
We're having tone differentials here on the show.
Who's the best chance this year
to do what?
To be an All-American
for Nebraska.
Who's going to?
It's tough because I think,
their
the best players are the receivers, but how are you going to be an All-American receiver?
It's a lot,
right?
Yeah, it'd take.
How's Isaiah Hunter going to pass like the guy at Ohio State, Jeremiah Smith, And you can go. It's hard to be.
Seems like it's probably Justin Evans has.
Yeah,
the best
that's
chance.
right.
He's listed as a top 5 center in the country or the Big Ten.
It.
So
Yeah, he'd be it.
that's probably really it, isn't it?
Yes.
In terms of guys that wouldn't shock you if they somehow got up to that accolade.
No, that's it.
Yeah, and then also at that, when you're playing the center position, you better be on a winning team. It's a very chance. I think he's the best center in the country. They're 3-9, and then have accolades come with it. They won't.
Yeah,
they won't. You're going to have to be there's. You go back through and look at all the O linemen, D linemen. Very few are going. Well, they're on a 2-10 team, but I think he was the best defensive end in the country.
No, not very often.
No, that just doesn't happen.
No, so that's very real talk.
Absolutely.
I mean, we harp on you got to have All-Americans. Well, who's going to be the All-American on this team? I don't know. Somebody would have to really rise up. Like Winery would have to get like 11 sacks or something. Just come out of nowhere, basically, is what you're looking at. Yeah, these discussions are rough, but they're real, and it's fine.
By the way, someone points out, going back to your take on Iowa a few minutes ago, they've done some research. Iowa had 9 of those players are on defense for Iowa. 9 of the 14 defensive for Phil Parker.
Phil Parker.
He's been the consistency there.
I'd love to know each one of those All-Americans, what their high school rating was coming out.
Good question.
Love to know if that.
Well, we can do that.
Yeah. Greg, if you're
give us
listening,
the list.
Greg, he's listening. You know he's listening.
Greg, give us the star list.
And Greg, you don't have any moving today, I don't think at all, do you? I don't think he's doing any sort of, at least not for me. He's not working for my company, my moving company.
No.
Yes.
Research the 14 and see if anybody was above like a 3-star or what they what they were. Who recruited them also?
What if they have 14 3-stars or a 2-star All-American?
I don't know.
Let's see what their offer list is too.
Sean is right though. They basically it's the old switcheroo. It's the big right here. It's just been a shell game. All of a sudden, that's what you talked about. Well, Nebraska had a walk on, had this, had that, 2-star, 3-star, developed into an All-American, and
9 of them are defenders.
Phil Parker.
Well, that is Phil Parker. Oh, well, I was going to ask you guys too. This is pretty good idle chit chat. I was struck by something that you're a bigger Phil Steele fan than I am. I mean, he's fine. I don't know.
He does an hour. You listen to him on XM.
2 hours.
He killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it.
Okay, but here's what he did that it was interesting to me. Okay, so he was talking about Iowa. Now, I wish you could look up what he predicted, but this is what he said about Iowa.
9-3.
Oh my God! Here's his justification for it. I don't know if you can do this or not. I was going back and forth in the conversion van in my mind on this. Yes. Okay, Iowa.
Was it kind of an airy feeling in there? Was it weird? I mean, just acoustics too.
God, yes.
I mean, if you have an empty Sprinter van, just metal, just whipping.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Okay,
it was weird. And it's weird.
But how sweet was it to throw your bag in the back? So like, let's throw it in.
Yeah,
room
I have enough room for 50 bags.
Oh, I had all kinds of things in my mind. Like I want to get one. I'd like to have a conversion van.
Because you could stop and get like a bike or something on your ride home.
There's so much promise.
I like to get a bike, and I like to get a gun vault.
Yeah,
and I'd have room to carry it.
Throw it all in. If things go bad, you just live in it. I mean.
Yeah.
So now hold on. Here's what Phil's justification was for Iowa. Okay, Iowa. So Iowa loses its quarterback. He's talking about a caller asked him about Iowa. He said, "Well, they lose. They don't have we don't know who their quarterback is. They're going to have a new quarterback. They lost. They're decimated on defense. They have a new special teams coach, and they lost a lot of special teams players. But they have Kirk Ferentz. Yeah. I'm like, really?
But isn't that the whole story on the All-Americans? Is there's one thing. It's Kirk Ferentz.
Can you do that with the head coach? Like, just say they'll be fine because they got their head coach. Is a head coach?
Nick Saban. We said this all the time with Saban, right? I mean, he had that's extreme versus parents. I get
28 All-Americans.
Yeah, Iowa had 14.
Iowa had 14.
I was
fourth.
That's the fourth most of the country in the last 12 years.
I thought the number was high, but I agreed 100%. I heard the same interview. I agree 100% with what his reasoning. I thought 9 was high.
Yeah, and the reasoning is because Ferentz will figure it out. You give Ferentz that much credence? That seems like a lot of.
He basically said, if you're like a Nebraska fan, he basically said, Iowa will beat Nebraska at the end of the year because they have Kirk.
Yeah,
so they said. That's basically what he said.
Basically, yeah.
He'll win some games.
That was the justification. Like Well, but also you can say they still have Phil too. They still have Phil Parker. I mean,
Think
that
about
does.
this one.
Or you could spin this conversation, Bill, and say,
Connor, how old's Phil Parker?
I'm going to say he's
mid-60s.
Yeah, a little older than us. 62.
Yeah.
Oh,
Connor got it quickly. We didn't have his
63. Phil Parker's 63. Kirk Ferentz is 70.
Connor, we have a valedictorian just smoking you.
Yeah, I typed it on my phone. I was late too.
Wait a second. Parker's 63.
63, and
so
Ferentz is 70.
I may be wrong on this. I think the day that someone comes into Parker's office and he goes, "Hey, I'm not sure if you're aware, but Kirk's heading down to the media. It looks like he's retiring." Okay, sounds good. And he just shuts up his briefcase and walks out the door right ahead. I think they'll be kind of, I don't think it's going to be going, what are we doing? That'll be it. He'll just be like, he'll be off.
That'll be it.
He's made a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting paid a lot of money for a lot of years.
How about
he'll
that?
Just walk out the door.
Well,
he's been at Iowa since 2013.
Because what would
2013 Phil Parker.
That was further than that.
Nope. Well, sorry.
He was a defensive coordinator.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I was going to say that doesn't add up.
My bad. He's been the DC since 2012. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
When did he get there?
He's been at Iowa since 1999 with Ferentz. So he's been there with Ferentz the whole time.
Yeah. And it was before him. It was Norm Parker was the defensive coordinator. Then it went to Phil Parker.
So Norm's his father?
Don't know who that. I don't know. No, I've been over there with him too. When I was here as a staff, we went and visited Iowa because they were Big Ten and we were obviously Big 12. So there was no conflict of interest.
Yeah.
And they treated us awesome. Yeah, they were great. And that was but we sat there mostly with Norm Parker at that time.
Norm and
Phil would have been there. That'd have been about 2003 or 4. Took a van over there.
We can't say that that's his father.
We don't know. I don't know.
Maybe no relation.
I'm saying he's not his father.
It doesn't appear that they're related, just the same last name.
Wow, but they got those guys. And I guess that's you guys just seem to be in the mindset, well, that's enough. See, my mindset is you got to. I'd have to know some players.
Phil Parker has just found a way every single year he's been there.
Yeah, he's really good.
I mean,
I'm not.
We keep saying they've lost all these guys.
They weren't good last year defensively. They weren't.
They weren't, but they were still good.
I mean, Nebraska rushed for like 200 yards against them. That would not be
in the first half.
Yeah, that would not be a Phil Parker.
Let's see what they ranked last year defensively.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I will.
Also, the number of snaps, if I'm Phil Parker, I mean, the number of times you have to just walk into the offense and be just like, get a first down one time. Just get a first down, please.
Probably pretty patient.
Oh, I mean, it's incredibly extra snaps that they have to play.
So this is a good point because we thought Iowa was not impressive last year compared to previous years defensively. Last year, they were 8th in the country in scoring defense, 16 points per game. They were 8th nationally in yards per game, also at 270.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
No, hold on.
But it wasn't. But it didn't seem that impressive.
But here's the thing: Nebraska. Well, it's just okay. Now I'm going to go into dangerous territory. Nebraska was like 30th in total defense, and that's not. It wasn't a good defense. What I'm saying is, I think these teams in the Big Ten, if you would look at the top 30 teams in the defensively in the nation, a lot of them would be in the Big Ten because they don't play many snaps in the Big Ten.
It's less snaps. It's a little bit
So it's skewed defensively.
It used to always be like the place you don't want to be a defensive coordinator. Just go back and watch. I mean, you have the Stoopses who are nothing but defense. That's all they do.
Right.
That's all that they do. The Stoops brothers. And you watch, there's games at Texas Tech that they win, like with Baker Mayfield and they win at like 72-68.
Yep.
And it's all they do is defense.
Right.
And they can't slow anybody down.
So that was like
all.
the Big 12 spread era.
Yeah, it was just
like Leach.
Imagine being in that league, just going like, okay, if we hold them to 40 guys, I think we're fine. If we just get out of a couple.
Oh, yeah, the Big 12. Think about Oklahoma State back then.
Every game, imagine we just watching film going, I'm not sure.
Then Missouri got really good.
Yeah.
And they were running. It was just a big spread league.
I don't have 2024 for some reason, but here's the last couple of years for Iowa defensively. Their ranking. They were 8th last year in the country in scoring defense. 2023 also 8th in the country, 9th in total yards. 2022 2nd in scoring defense in the country, 2nd in yards per rush. 2021 13th ranked defense, and 2020 COVID year still 6th ranked defense in the country.
I mean, I'm going to say about
defense.
The big thing to talk about is that all those years, if you matched up, now just go to their offense. To have good defensive numbers, you have to have an offense. You got to have somebody that's getting you some first downs, getting you out there, clocks moving, all those things, less snaps, and then situational football. Iowa did none of that.
No.
They played with
very
an
often,
offensive tackle at quarterback a couple years ago,
did.
and they won 10 games with him.
There had to be some
They
of those.
fired. They put a number down that was that's like, hey, you have to score 20 points a game, or we're going to fire the OC, and they didn't come close. To
No,
it.
it didn't.
They didn't. They knew he was fired like week 4.
In today's modern age of scoring,
They can't. Every rule change in the last 100 years of football has been to score more points. That's it. And
But not
Iowa couldn't do anything to do with that yet. What happened is give us the numbers, Jake.
Well, last year they were 54th in the country in points per game, 29.3.
Okay.
Which is pretty good for them.
320 yards per game was 114th in
114th.
And that's the problem. They get no yards. Okay,
That was a good year for him.
2024, they were 72nd in points per game at 27. They were 118th in the country in yards per game at 286.
286.
2023, this is the bad year with Deacon Hill, but they won 10 games. 133rd in
There's
both
134
in points and yards.
That's like last.
And they won 10 games.
That might have been last.
Then the most remarkable defensive in the history of defense.
2022 was not much better, 130th in both of those. So they actually got better the last 2 years with Tim Lester as the OC there. And then in 2021, they were 50th in the country in 1 year.
I mean, that is just that. And to have that type of defense,
and they win 10 games.
When you go out,
they don't always win 10 games.
9 to 10, 8 to 10,
8 to 10.
But to go out, I'm telling you, as a defensive coordinator, you're just losing your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, can I please get off? Can we get a first down?
Do they run some clock on the run with the run game though?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, when you're 133rd.
Oh, I know. I've watched it. I've watched it. I hesitate to do much more glorification of the Hawkeyes, even though I brought it up.
Here's a run through some records real quick for them. Since 2014, when they've had 14, I'll just go quick.
We go. Let's hear
7-6, 12-2.
Okay,
that's one great year. 8-5, 8-5, 9-4, 10-3, 6-2 in the COVID year.
Okay,
10-4, 8-5, 8-5, 9-4.
It's pretty good. I'm going with pretty good. So that is like the old Nebraska.
It really is.
It is. That's like the Bo Pelini, Nebraska.
It is, correct.
It is very much that. And that whole discussion about what you're talking about, the Big 12, it reminded me of when Nebraska went into the Big 10 and what Nebraska faced, and people did not understand. The Big 12 was very much spread oriented, right?
Yes.
And you didn't have big Jack Campbell linebackers very often. You didn't have them. No. Then when Nebraska moved into the Big 10, it was not good. It was a bad deal for Bo. All the world was celebrating it, and then when you talk to Bo, he'd be like, "This sucks," because he didn't have linebackers. He didn't have personnel was not matched up at all. Like all of a sudden, he knew, oh, this is a problem, and they had to adjust very quickly.
Then it goes back to, okay, where were you at when you said, okay, the Big 12 had to defend him? And you're like, well, Nebraska did awful good with Sue and Haig and Prince and all those guys. What were they? All Americans, first round draft picks. So it goes right back to, they did play really good defense, and they had
guys.
I mean,
they had guys.
Sue was basically unblockable.
He was.
Yeah.
He was
well, and there's like Crick and there's guys you sort of forget.
Ton of other guys
also very good. Yeah.
There's a lot of guys you forget that were really good back then too. So interesting discussion. But I thought Phil was giving a little too much credence to Ferentz. Like, he ain't going out there and playing. I mean, we'll see what that looks like. 9. He picked 9.
I thought 9 was high. But how about this?
They have the 3 tough games, and it's not bad beyond that.
Hey.
Iowa All-Americans.
Hey, hold on. Hold that up.
Okay.
He is holding
I got it.
Connor,
he is holding it.
Can you read that? Or do you want me to read it for you?
Go ahead.
I got it.
You got it.
These are the Iowa All-Americans
for Connor's research
in the college football era. Is that on the defensive guys?
This is everybody.
Okay,
all 14.
So they had 3 2-stars that became All-Americans. Wow. That is amazing in itself.
That is crazy.
4 3-stars. So 7 of those guys, half of them were 2 and 3 stars. That's what we talk about development.
You didn't even talk about them on signing day.
4 stars, 4.
Okay.
Kickers, punters, 2, and 1 JUCO. Thank you. God damn.
Good research, Connor. Thank you, Connor.
So of those 14 guys, half of them were 2 and 3 stars. That's why we always talk about development.
Yes, we do.
Connor, hold that up.
He was holding it up.
He was holding it up. What I meant to say,
steady it.
Don't put it down.
Okay, don't put it down. Okay.
half of them were 2 and 3 stars. So that's why they get credence as a development program, because they develop All-Americans from 2 and 3 stars. Maybe Phil's right then. Well, they still got Kirk.
But here's the deal. If you'd have said 8 and 4, you would have thought nothing of it. The
No.
9 number
Yes,
got
the
you.
nine.
The 9
Yeah.
number guy. If you said, I think they'd be 8 and 4, you go, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds right.
Kind of. I mean, what got me was, they don't know what they're going to do at quarterback. They lost all of their defense almost, or a lot of their defense. They even lost special teams and special teams coach. But they got Kirk.
They get Kirk, they'll win 9.
Yeah. It's like, okay, wow. That's a lot of credit. That's a lot of, you're giving Kirk.
Well, he's backed it up, though. He deserves that. I hate.
He has.
I hate all this Iowa praise, but
Yeah, what are we
it's
doing?
legit. And Brian,
You started this whole
Yeah, you
thing
did.
off like that. You came in like going, you're not going to
you
believe
got a
this.
stat from Greg.
Well, great.
Anyway, next segment we'll go Minnesota.
Voice warming.
Yeah,
Go
by
ahead.
the way, Brian from Dallas says, I thought we'd agree to say the depression for in season. Why am I getting depressed right now?
But here's what I say about that. I don't like that. Sorry, Brian. Due respect, you're unbelievable to us in that trip. It doesn't have to be a depressing discussion,
But it
right?
is.
It's just real.
It's kind of like the
Real is
It's
depressing.
just real. No, but it doesn't have to be.
also tells you how fast. But what
Jake, it doesn't
the
have
world
to
of football now says one thing, that you can flip things so fast.
That's
So
part
it
of
could easily be it could go on
Yep.
another run for Nebraska just like that. It can flip that fast.
Yeah, you're right. The only other thing I was thinking about was DeBoer. DeBoer 20-6. I think
Caitlin DeBoer.
DeBoer's 20-6. Alabama's doing just going through this like Nebraska thing about like they're it's hot for DeBoer. I don't want to get into the Belichick thing, but it's a little hot for DeBoer. You'd agree, right?
Yeah, it's
hot.
hot.
What if they go 9-3?
It's not hot.
Oh, he'd be okay.
He's not. They're not firing him. No.
Oh, 8-4.
Yeah. I'd still say
DeBoer.
no.
Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know if he could survive 8-4 in Bama.
It would not. It'd be tough. But also at some point in time, talk about jobs you don't want. Imagine that when you're taking over for Saban. He had to do it because it's like, what are our better chances here to win at Washington or win at Alabama? Alabama's a better chance. But imagine following that one. You're following.
I know.
I mean, that's like that's like coming in. Who's
After Osborne?
Yeah, Osborne. How about
he's
Wooden?
He's
How
like
about Wooden?
Yeah. DeBoer's like Solich. Now, what I was kind of going to do is sort of back Steve Peterson a little bit, which is blasphemous.
Whoa, wow. Oh.
But I mean, it's the same type of thing down there. Alabama doesn't want them gravitating towards mediocrity.
Right.
It's not that different, right? It's just that we're not in it. From afar, we say DeBoer's 20-6. That hasn't looked very good. They got blown out by Georgia, and then they got blown out by Indiana. And they didn't run the ball. They didn't run it.
Yeah.
They were a bad running team.
Oh yeah. Oh, look up Alabama's rushing offense.
Okay,
it
now,
was horrific.
It's the similar thing that Nebraska went through. Now, me and you have a disagreement. I don't think he would survive 8-4 at Alabama right now.
I would. I'd give him 8-4.
That's as far as you. I do.
The next, right away, it's okay. Who we getting?
Yeah.
Like, who's coming to Alabama? And so it's
104 yards per game rushing for Alabama. 104 for Bama.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's
That is
nothing.
right. No, it's nothing. They're terrible running the ball. I think they'll be.
What did rank it?
I mean, they'll surely be better this year on that part.
You almost get 100 yards rushing, just kind of like almost like to start the game. They already put it at 100, don't they? And then you kind of go from there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They 125th of 136 in rushing last year. Alabama.
Yeah.
How about 3.35 yards per carry for Bama last year? 104 yards per game. That's nuts.
I guarantee he fixed that. Or he tried to. Right? I mean, they can't do that again. Anyway,
Playoff team.
I just thought it's the same type of
Beat
conversation.
Oklahoma and OU.
They won a
Beat
playoff
Oklahoma
game with that
Oklahoma.
bad of a rush
That's
attack.
true.
So you want to kill him. You beat Oklahoma at Oklahoma.
All right.
North
I
again,
don't want to
so-
kill him. I like him. And 20-6
Yeah.
is not that bad.
No.
In my mind, it's not that bad. But it's quite a drop off from what they were.
So hot seat there. Here it'd be a lifetime contract.
It'd be
26.
definitely an
20
extension.
But it wasn't back in the day. It wasn't when Frank took over. That's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Be a long extension here right now.
Yeah,
26.
But when you're away from it, you don't think like, oh, they would never make a move on DeBoer. Yeah, they would, like Nebraska did. They made a move when Nebraska wasn't that bad. I don't know.
That wasn't really idle chit chat. It was actually pretty good.
That was
sports
football
talk there.
chat.
But it was sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag.
Joey!
They don't guess. They game plan using soil tests, yield maps, and field
Joey
data.
has a computer.
They help farmers call the right shots to the ground.
6 of them.
Learn more today at 738agllc.com.
He has the big screens looking at grain prices and cattle prices. It's all there.
I think the high is 74 today. Is that
I think
about
you're right. Yeah, it's be
what a
nice. I'm
thing
mowing
of
the yard
beauty.
today.
Yeah.
Are you doing it or having your neighbor?
No,
do it?
I haven't mowed in almost 2 weeks. And it hasn't grown that much right now.
No.
Yeah,
But I'm mowing
it's
today.
Good to have
Gotta
you on.
mow.
Also have to give a shout out to
Go ahead,
our
Bill.
good friends over there at Bauer Underground. Stu is director of operations. Chance Thompson, birthday today.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
he runs the entire setup.
Who's this?
Chance.
Chance is in charge of 600 employees.
God.
Yeah. And so he runs the whole thing. So
Chance Thompson's
Chance
birthday?
Thompson, yes, he's from Lynch, Nebraska. It's where Bubba's is at.
How old is he?
Yeah,
That's where
like
you're.
Chance, I'm going to say probably 30-ish, something in there.
He runs an operation of 600 people. He's
Yes.
30 years old.
30 years old, runs 600 people
That's
day to day. There's trucks whipping out of there right now. They're on the road already. You don't rest when things have to go in the ground. There's no downtime, Steve.
He's 30?
30.
That's a lot.
Chance is precocious, evidently.
Yes, he's 30.
It's impressive.
And he runs
Yeah.
600 people
Wow.
on a day-to-day
Good for
basis.
Chance.
Yes, he's on walkie-talkies. He's on CB radios with people like that, cell phones, landlines, you name it. He's on emails, pager. People have
God.
pagers still.
God, people do a
All
lot
the
more than I
forms.
do.
Yes, he can get a chance to get a hold of all of them because he's running the whole thing, the conglomerate. He runs the conglomerate.
Man.
So
Happy birthday to Chance.
Isn't there any idle chit chat for you?
No, it's good.
No, what was it? Come on. I have nothing. There's
We're going backwards. Idle chit chat last.
Yeah, I have nothing either.
I have nothing for yesterday either,
Yeah,
nothing.
yesterday was just a
Oh,
day
I got
to
one
survive.
question. One character question. Is it bad character? Bill would understand this a little more than you because you're not a dog person.
And he's not a and I'm not a valedictorian, so I'd probably understand it better.
Is this there's a lot of things about you could question about my character. Is this one where I'll do this occasionally with Bullet, where I need to get him off the playground and he doesn't want to leave? So I'll say, let's go see Mom when she's not there. Is that bad?
Character thing.
No, I think I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. God.
I have to do that. No, I usually come
Trixie thinks that's horrifying. that I do
Also,
that.
he comes in and you're not there.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think they get through that. Gotcha.
It's not that. You're trying to get him home. I mean,
Yeah. Sometimes you have to do what you have
He's
to
not
do
going
to
to fall
get him
for that
home.
every time, though.
Yeah. I think he
starts-
does. He falls for it every time.
Yeah,
every
but
time.
he starts figuring out there.
yeah,
that
he'll be
she's not
digging
there.
around in the weeds, and I'll
Yeah.
say, "Let's go see Mom." And his head will he'll spring back and he'll sprint towards the gate that gets out. So, all right, I don't feel bad now.
No,
I
I'm
felt
okay
kind of
with
bad
that.
yesterday about it.
Just
All right, move on.
yesterday.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, before we break, if you're hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should the breakers go this morning, Bill?
Iowa Bird.
Oh God,
All American.
Early
Oh,
birds
no.
open right now.
Well, that's what Steve
No.
wanted, I thought. Is that what he wanted?
Apparently so.
Gopher Bird.
The Badger bird's open.
USC, fight on, Bird.
It's open right now.
Early.
19th the Cave
Bielema Bird.
with free and
It'd be great to
spacious
see
parking.
Bielema there, wouldn't it?
They've got breakfast tacos, breakfast nachos, waffles, French toast, pancakes, and the world famous hash holes.
Hash holes.
Stop by. Open every other week till 2 p.m. at 19th and K. When we come back, update on day 2 of SEC Media Days next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. 195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs, quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside's margaritas and old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
What if your bank had people who care about the places we call home?
That's what Union Bank does. We encourage this culture of giving back.
I really enjoy working with People City Mission,
the United Way campaign,
Habitat for Humanity, Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Everyone's in to help make that community stronger. To be part of all of this that's going on is pretty remarkable.
At UBT, your money has people with a passion for serving. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
At Planet Fitness, your pace is as personal as your playlist. That's why right now, you can get up to 3 free months of Apple Music when you join for just $1 down. With best-in-class equipment, free fitness training, and a judgment-free environment, we have everything you need to go your speed. Join Planet Fitness for $1 down and get up to 3 free months of Apple Music. No commitment. Deal ends July 31st. Additional fees and restrictions apply. See Home Club for details.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC in Louisville. Koppel is proud to be the highest rated GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln areas based on Google reviews. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on new Silverado and Sierra 1500 models. But hurry, the 0% financing offer won't last long. Visit us in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Attention all golfers. If your Sunday is free this upcoming weekend, listen up. The 12th annual charity tournament for Clinic with the Heart takes place on Sunday, July 26th at 8 a.m. at Highlands Golf Course, and spots are available in this 4-man scramble. It's $400 per team with lunch included, plus giveaways and a silent auction. Register your foursome by this Friday, July 24th by clicking the link at the top of the McKinney's Irish Pub Facebook page. It's the 12th annual Clinic with the Heart charity tournament, 8 a.m. this Sunday at Highlands. Sponsored by Tipsy Tina's, McKinney's, Off Leash Dog Bar, Gate 25, Salt Mine City, and Michelob Ultra.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break.
Jake, you're a freaking nutcase.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Went to Buzzard Billy's for lunch yesterday.
Whoa.
You could be like me. Had to lunch.
What'd you have?
I had the blackened shrimp skewers with rice and fries yesterday.
For lunch.
It was great.
Get a skewer.
Yeah.
You're living
There's
well.
That's living, yeah.
There's 8 shrimp on the skewer. I mean, their menu is amazing. You got burgers, you've got alligator, you've got all the Cajun
Jake
food you could
loves
possibly
shrimp.
want. I do.
I mean,
I do love shrimp. Blackened shrimp is amazing.
That sounds great.
It was good.
It does.
On a skewer. When's the last time you ate anything on a skewer?
Not for lunch.
No, not for lunch, never.
I had like a piece of buttered bread. You had skewered.
Oh, yeah, it was a piece of bread yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't eat lunch very much. But wow.
Haymarket, Buzzard Billy's, also Starlight
They have
Lounge
buttered
downstairs.
bread there also.
They do, yeah. They do have Texas toast buttered bread there. Yeah, they do.
I'd like a piece of buttered bread, and I'll do that skewer too. What kind of butter? Just do whatever. I don't want margarine. I want real butter.
I wouldn't know the difference. Hey,
Yep, stop by for lunch or dinner to
what
Buzzard
else did you have?
Billy's.
You had rice too?
And fries, yeah.
Was it a pilaf?
Was a rice
pilaf?
Was a rice.
You went rice and fries.
Yeah, double grain there, double all the carbs.
Yeah.
Carbo loading for no reason at all. For nothing. It was good.
What'd you have to drink?
Just water, actually. Went with water, with lemon.
Yeah, that's probably a good play on.
So you didn't have 3 brandy old fashions?
Did not have any booze at lunch yesterday or dinner.
Was it late lunch?
No, about noon. So that's pretty much lunchtime.
Yeah,
How was the crowd?
Noon usually factors in right at lunch.
About half full. It filled in.
You go in or sit on the patio?
I sat inside. It was nice. Check it out. They do have patio seating. Haymarket, Buzzard Billy's. Check them out today for lunch or dinner. SEC Media Days Day 2. It was yesterday. Auburn, Georgia, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt. We've got some audio from your boy, Kirby Smart.
Okay, good.
Is he your favorite coach in the country besides? I mean, we love Siggs. I don't know if you put.
No, I don't like Siggs as much as Smart.
Okay, well, Siggs is my number one.
I'd probably go Kirby.
Kirby, you love Kirby.
I'll tell you, there was when it wasn't on the main stage, but you hear that he talked about very openly about he's all for expansion of the playoffs, which is exactly against what
Kirby said. That
he goes, I understand. He goes, we love the SEC championship game, but I can see it going away. Because with expansion.
Why does he want expansion? Do you say why?
Coaches all want
because job
security, everything about it. Because he knows he always has a team. If he gets in, he's got a shot.
Do you know? I hate that argument. By the way, the job security argument.
Yeah,
that's the reason for expansion. So coaches that are making $9 million a year can make $9 million more. I mean,
be better. Just be better.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a reason. That's not a reason. I don't see a reason. I don't like the reason that people throw out, media always throws out. Now, also, Fox could get involved if they expand it. It would be you could get Fox in the pick, like Fox.
So right now,
that's why we want to expand. So Fox can get in the picture. That's what we need. I like the reasoning. Like those two reasons are examples of those aren't reasons to me.
No. My bugaboo also with scheduling is that one like that. You got to be able to schedule the FCS. Those guys need the money. It's not your job to fund the FCS. It's not your job. If I'm at Vanderbilt,
it's not a charity.
Imagine sitting there at Vanderbilt or you're at Mississippi State. Guys, the FCS. We got to schedule one because they need this. This is our job. No, it's not. It's not your job whatsoever. It's like no, just schedule better games.
Bugaboos.
Yeah.
What did Kirby say?
Here's Kirby on the idea of breaking away from the NCAA. Kirby Smart, head coach of Georgia.
Yeah, I've actually been saying that for a long time to our president and our administrators that, my frustration is I sit in a meeting and so many times I sit in a meeting and I learned this, I think 11 years ago, my first SEC head coaches meeting, I had a coach tell me, we will not get anything done in these meetings because we don't have any power or any control. We sit and say what we want, but that doesn't necessarily come to fruition. So I've learned that, until we get governance and we have someone that actually has the power to make decisions or we can make decisions within our own community, we're not going to have much control. And that's unfortunate, but that's where we sit right now. And if that's the best alternative to get everybody playing by the same rules, then I would want to do that.
But he would be okay with breaking away.
Sounds like, if you just took it from the simplest part of it is that what he wants is some rules. And then if it has to be that way, but
uniform rules.
He just wants uniform rules because self-governance we feel is
no governance.
If they go to self-governance, like you said, no one's. Do you think that the Big 12 wants to play an SEC game when they have their own set of rules?
I wouldn't think so.
No, it would be.
It's the nuclear option, right?
Yeah.
That's the nuclear option. Break the Big Ten and
Absolutely.
the SEC are going to break away. I don't know.
You never know what's going to happen. But if someone said vote right now, if the SEC broke away, I think it'd be buffoonery. Would
the Big Ten also have to break away at that point?
My point is, if the rest of them just said, you know what, go ahead and go. After a while, it's like, okay, there's a lot of country, there's a lot of things going on out there, and all of a sudden the SEC, are you really going to say? One thing that interests you is when you do play them, or they're in the.
Yes.
You talk about if you're watching that game, and you know that if you're at Ohio State and you're going to watch an SEC game, it's like, well, there's zero chance that we ever meet up with these guys, so it doesn't interest me.
No, I know.
I mean,
I'm 100%.
I'm not watching it the same.
No. It gets back to it's interesting that you played that first. It goes with what Manny Diaz said about 12. That's the first thing we're talking about with Kirby is Kirby. Here's Kirby talking about the SEC maybe breaking away.
Mm.
I mean, we're not talking about football at this point. I mean, no, we're really not.
Yeah.
That's why these discussions are incredibly unappealing.
They are.
Like let's go to Kirby and see what Kirby thinks about the SEC breaking away.
They're going to ask every coach about this.
I know. That's where we're at
right
no,
now.
it's 100% a topic.
And it sucks.
Yeah. At some point, people are going to check out and just say, I don't want to. I'm not. This is not. What are we doing?
Then my next question, if it wouldn't eventually be, obviously, you're checking out from the NCAA. Tell me about the interest in the SEC when they can't get into the NCAA basketball tournament.
Well, there's that, and there's what about the softball team where you're just going to play SEC teams now?
Yeah. So what if all of a sudden it comes down like, well, that's fine, but you guys realize you're not coming to the College World Series anymore,
right?
Imagine Omaha knowing that we're getting no SEC teams.
What's that?
Then? What's that?
What is that then?
Yeah.
What kind of tournament is that? It's a non-tournament.
Yeah. I think there's like almost zero chance.
I wouldn't think so.
They say it's so real; it's right there on the cusp of happening. I don't think it is. I think it's just
I'm with you on that.
It's idle chit chat. But that we're going to float this out there.
Leverage point.
Yeah. Agree.
Here was Kirby Sparta on Lane Kiffin in his departure to LSU from yesterday.
Okay.
Troll. I don't even know what troll means. People say that all the time. Can you define what a troll is for me, please? I don't really know. I need to understand that better.
A troll just means kind of poking fun. He likes to stir the pot.
Yep, that's him. He would say I look like a troll. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't defined by appearance because certainly he is the Adonis of all college football coaches.
So, Kirby was asked if, like the last part of the question was, if he feels like Lane Kiffin's a troll. And Kirby didn't really know you know what troll means?
I kind of know what it means, but I'm kind of with Kirby on this one.
Me too.
Someone said they're trolling him. I get that there's comment, but I don't know exactly what it means. He's making comments on their social media or different stuff. So I would have gotten. It's one of those deals. I remember when your teacher got that. I'm going to give you partial credit for that because I'd have part of the answer right, but I wouldn't have just nailed it.
No, these guys, 35-year-old Jake and 20-year-old Connor, they could tell you what a troll is. I'm like you. I'm always a little foggy on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure on it. But
like Robin will say, yeah, he's just trolling. And I don't really know what that means. Like, you're just throwing Chubb in the water, kind of, just to stir people up.
That's probably
we haven't heard much from LSU and from Lane.
Been pretty quiet.
It's been pretty quiet on the information. Also, I think just what is your guys' take on the general perception? When I was at LSU was beloved.
Yeah,
and it was beyond beloved. I mean, when we were playing Clemson in the national championship game, it was like 49.5 states to 1. Everybody, if you're in Maine, they wanted to see the Tigers win.
Yeah.
They wanted to see LSU win.
I was kind of like that.
And so they have it. It's Bayou, it's Cajun, it's all the stuff to it. You know, it's just
I was like that.
LSU is just it's always had this fascination with people.
Yeah, it does.
And then there was a flip when it went to Brian Kelly in my mind. All of a sudden, I think there was a little bit of a pushback, like one, I don't know if so much we're beloved because Brian Kelly wasn't a beloved figure.
I thought it was kind
nationally.
of like beloved. Except for the head coach.
Still beloved head coach. Yeah. Now it's like that. I feel that when everyone's playing LSU, that they want the other team to win now, and that wasn't the case.
I don't know. I don't think
always
what's careful with blankets, throwing a blanket over it.
It's not a blanket, but all of a sudden, if you're watching the game and it's Auburn LSU, who do you want to win?
I get what you're saying.
Just because of how the whole thing went down,
kind of changed
in season change of staff.
Yeah.
He went from coaching in the in the semifinals to the one before was the final 8,
Okay.
right? He opted out, didn't coach him.
All right. Did you sum it up this way? They went from having sort of an unappealing character leading them to a villain.
Yeah, I mean,
Lane a villain?
Really did.
Is Lane a villain?
Lane's a villain right now.
That's I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he is a villain.
What would
You think villain?
What would the breakers say? Yeah, where would
Is Lane
I
Kiffin
think
a villain?
he's viewed as a villain right now.
Okay, well now then that would back your contention that LSU has taken sort of a hit in terms of reputation and their beloved nature. They went from having that pretty unlikable coach. Now he's more unlikable to you guys than he is to me. I don't mind Kelly that much, but I get what you're saying.
No, Lane Kiffin to me is 50 times more likable than Brian Kelly.
But he's still a villain, though.
Could be.
Kind of
To me, he's not. But I think the overall people say no. I think USC would like to see, or UCLA or Washington would like to see LSU.
I'd kind of like to see them get clubbed.
Yeah,
I would. I got to admit, just be the way that Lane handled it all. You always talk about
villain. Yeah, people.
You always talk about being interesting. It'd be interesting if LSU got clubbed around a little bit this year.
It'll be very interesting.
Yeah.
And also, it is a 100%. And I don't know, does one do it? Does one national championship at LSU do it, or does it have to be even two?
But
if you don't, like that, Brian Kelly, the last 3 coaches at LSU, all won national championships. All 3 of them won them. Saban won them. Why am I drawing a blank on
Les Miles?
Les Miles won, and St. Ed
Miles
won.
won.
So 3 in a row, they all won.
Yeah.
Kelly did not. He's the one guy who did not. So now it's off to Lane. If you don't win it all down there, you're a and also the way this was structured and how that was, imagine our conversation when this was going on last year. Looks like Lane might leave his team in the middle of the playoffs. I mean, it was insane.
Then it happened.
Yeah.
Hey, 1. I'm going, if he wins 1.
I'd agree. I think 1 anymore.
One's all right.
When we come back, song of the day and the mailbag is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Graham Tire Company is celebrating 75 years of serving our neighbors throughout the Midwest. And to say thank you, we're giving you $75 in instant rebate on a set of 4 select tires during our anniversary sale event. You can stack on even more savings with big mail-in rebates on select tires from Goodyear and Cooper when you use your Goodyear credit card. And remember, all tires are on sale right now, making this a perfect time to upgrade for summer travels. Hurry in today. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Looking for the ultimate game day spot? Arbor Axe House has everything you need. Axe throwing, cold beers, and the big game. Whether you're celebrating a win or talking trash with friends, nothing beats the rush of sticking an axe while cheering on your favorite team. Perfect for bullseye beginners and seasoned pros. Our axe throwing experts keep the fun going and the drinks flowing. Step up to the plate at Arbor Axe House. Book a lane at arboraxe.com or call 402-802-9696. Arbor Axe House on the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
At Planet Fitness, your pace is as personal as your playlist. That's why right now, you can get up to 3 free months of Apple Music when you join for just $1 down. With best-in-class equipment, free fitness training, and a judgment-free environment, we have everything you need to go your speed. Join Planet Fitness for $1 down and get up to 3 free months of Apple Music. No commitment. Deal ends July 31st. Additional fees and restrictions apply. See Home Club for details.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field?
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court?
Love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and
and electrical.
Hi, Kendall Warnock here, owner of A1 Automotive. If you own a BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, or Mini, you know specialized service matters. Our team uses advanced diagnostic equipment, OE equipment, including factory-level software, to accurately diagnose and repair your vehicle. Dealer-level capabilities with hometown service. A1 Automotive, 1117 L Street. You can call us 402-477-4660.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long. On the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket. You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're a big tough? If you're a big tough guy this morning,
but you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
He stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Once again, from 1982, your song of the day, Heat of the Moment by Asia. 464-568-51 is bad, 10 is good. Texture rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
Name your top 5 Asia songs.
Well, you can't. But there's two.
There's two?
Yeah, remember Only Time Will Tell?
Yes.
So they had two great ones, but that's their best right there, right?
I would think
you go
so.
ahead.
No. You lead off with this. This is 82. It's right in your wheel.
Oh, now hold on. Can I do the thing? I think this is a 9 baseline. It starts at 9.
100. 100.
You guys both got
We're not fighting him. We don't have to agree with everything.
Well, hold it. I started to think about this. I know why I fight with Steve now because I gave him. So usually, what I get if I give him this one, that means to look up the lyrics. And he usually does this. He goes, "Oh, okay." He goes. So I give him this, and he goes. That's what I got for Asia. I got just the palms up.
No.
I got palms up for Asia.
No,
he talks about dragons' wings in there.
Hold on. I did not give you the palms up. I did not.
Anyway, go ahead,
But
Steve.
Asia,
it starts at 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
Into the moment.
It's a great start, and then the song. It's an ascending song too.
It is great opening.
But the first of the opening line,
It is an ascending song. What's the dragon wings? What are you worried? What
in the second in this and right the?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're right. This is a line. Now this is a line. This is the best line of the song. Okay, it's the preceding line is you can concern yourself with bigger things. You catch a pearl and ride the dragon's wings. Wow.
Whoa, Asia.
That's like the line in that other song that you know. Come on, the guy that.
What other song are we talking about? There's a lot of songs we've mentioned
I'll
here.
think of it. The baby crying.
Oh, that's Chris Ria.
Yeah,
Fool if you think it's over.
Yeah, fool if you think it's over.
Newborn eyes always
cry with pain. Yeah, it doesn't fit the song, but he had to get it.
You had to get it. It's kind of this one.
Yeah.
I don't just use dragon's wings.
All right. Anyway, really, like there's the innocence of that song is really appealing. It's just young love, but it's very nice. I've always thought it was very nice. I just thought it was an incredible song back then. 82's Better Times. I'll go 9755.
I can go 94421. 94421.
It's a beautiful song.
Connor's gonna like it. It's gonna be 801.
682. Good would never play it on my own though.
Asia. Heat of the moment.
Oh no.
That's crazy
I'm
talk.
not gonna make a ruling.
Guess what? You're back on suspension. He's back on suspension. You don't.
He knew it though.
He
knew
He's
it
back
was
on
coming.
suspension.
Guess what?
Yes. You don't go Asia at a 6 and not be on
He knew
suspension.
it though. He knew suspension was coming too.
You're off tomorrow for sure. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens on Friday.
You're
Connor.
done tomorrow.
Tomorrow you're done.
One
Yes.
day suspension.
Yes.
So Reddy's here. Sandmaster and Casey at Scott 9-3.
Oh God, he
See?
knows.
9 baseline.
Yeah.
Vernon, Robert in Oklahoma 7-8. Vernon Dakin 6-5. Brett Bertrand 6-5. Eric and Hickman 1. Eric does not give high scores ever on songs. I don't know what he likes from music.
You don't even know what he does. Like that, he's kind of taking shots at us now. Ever since we vacationed with him, he got a little more comfortable.
Is that him? Is that Eric?
That's the one that came to Pender
for 4 days.
He
stayed at
brought his family with
stayed at the lodge.
Wife and son came
I
with
wonder
him.
what his musical taste is.
I'm seeing
I don't
in the past 0, 3, 5, 1. It just doesn't score high.
And it must be some sort of acid rock, maybe, or something.
Or maybe like Beethoven, something.
Yeah,
like
maybe
that.
it's classic.
Acid rock.
Lesson Lincoln 8,
Southern
8,
fried
9.
rock is one of my favorite.
Rick from Wahoo 8-5. Ryan in California 9-6. Houston says overplayed but still so good 7-9. That's Harrison's brother.
Yeah,
Houston's back with us.
Yeah, I brought it up to Harrison yesterday that Houston's been taking shots.
He has
at us.
taken shots.
Yeah, so
Dirty J and Friend 8-4. Lyle in Omaha 8-2. Valerie 9-3. Sean in Omaha 8.88. Downtown Scott 11.11.
Wow.
Downtown.
It's above
that's
10
above.
scale.
Yes.
Rick and Susie with Huskerland Bulldogs in center 7.6.
So that's right in their wheelhouse.
Fritz and Lincoln 4-9. Shim from Hallam a flat 8 on that one. Take a flat 8.
That's a good score.
Caleb from Lee 8-8. Big Bird doing fitness at the Columbus YMCA 9.3.
Wow.
9-3.
Wow.
Rob in Valparaiso 5-9. Who at Columbus?
Bird!
2 from Bird.
Him and his dad at odds.
Yeah.
How about that?
9 and a 2.
I wonder why Bird. What's up with that? I wonder.
I think Bird just basically throws scores out to try to throw us off. I don't know if
Yeah, he gave a couple 7s that threw me off. That was Dalton 8-1. Shemai with the putter 8-2-5.
Shimony.
That's Harrison. Shimonia.
Shimonia.
That was so funny.
Oh, Shimonia?
It sounds cool. Scotty from McCook. On my 62nd birthday, give it a 6.2. Happy birthday, Scotty from McCook.
Yeah.
Scotty.
Happy birthday.
St. Potato 834.
The potato.
Husker Mike 8.
Pretty high scores, Jake.
T Rowdy and Cedar Creek 7. I mean, a lot of 8.5 from Gavin. Kiffin in Columbus 9.8. We have a lot of texts today. 6.2 from Jenna.
You've got listeners.
Jennifer 8.5. Hubby 8.
Oh wow!
That's
wow.
their highest
They
ever.
said they graduated that year, 1982.
Wow.
Yes.
Memories.
Yes.
YouTube. Before we move on, we've got Heyman 925.
Okay.
Rick's
I
gone high
expected
2 days
that.
in a row.
Yes.
Wishing was fishing. It's Chris 845. Genghis 55. Charlie 87. BWD 76. Mighty Mouse 52. Rashawn and Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania 795. Albert 6. Bolt 671. Song of the day was Heat of the Moment by Asia
Thank
from
you, Jake.
1980.
That was a great job by Asia.
Yeah, that's. You played it. I always kind of wondered when he was going to play it.
So you
waited about 10 years.
You drove
for
in
that.
this morning talking to.
This might be the year he plays Asia.
He might
today.
play Asia
No,
today.
but it's been in the back. It doesn't cross my mind sometimes.
When you're in the Sprinter van driving down to Wichita, I thought, I wonder if Jake will play Asia this week.
It might have crossed my mind. Only time will tell. You could play. That's a good one too.
Yes,
it is. It's almost as good.
If Asia's playing in the Rococo, are you going to see him?
I would.
Just for the one song.
Hey,
I think I'm going.
Play it on a loop. Heat of the moment.
No,
that's it.
We're saying only time will tell is really good.
I don't know that song.
Yeah, you would
know
know
it.
it if you heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But it does stop at 2. That's it.
It does.
It's pretty crazy though. If someone said, "You know the band Asia?" Yeah, I know it. Why?
Heat of the moment.
And they only had 2 songs. Also, we need to go back on that deal. I'm a little freaked out now on the Elton John. I think you can go to almost 30 songs.
Yeah.
Of Elton.
I think you're right.
Daniel.
That's a good song.
You want to do them all?
I mean,
Philadelphia Freedom.
Still
Saturday
standing.
Night's All Live for Fun. Still standing.
Yes.
That's one of his 30.
For sure.
Yeah.
It is. You went very modern.
He went very modern.
I did.
He went like 90s Elton.
Candle in the Wind. Is
Yeah.
that modern too?
No, it is. You could though. You're right. Elton John.
Leave on.
Yes. You want to do it?
No, I'm done.
Elton John.
Pull him up. Let's do him. Let's do it. We're just going to do it. It's tempting. Let's see what we can do.
Come on.
Breakers chime in.
Hold on. I
think we might be able to get to 30.
Bob Seger and Elton
Elton
John
John.
and the Rolling Stones are 3 that
Yes.
that
Let
you
me
can
at
do
least
it.
play the mailbag music before you
Okay.
do, because
Okay.
we're way late here.
Yeah, we like being there.
All right, go ahead and do the Elton
no.
John song.
Well,
Elton.
God. Okay, hold on. They do 30. I don't want to do that. Hold on. You just got to give me a second. Elton John's songs. Let's do that.
Got the bad songs like Crocodile Rock.
That's not a bad
It's a bad
song.
song.
Oh, I don't mind that.
You know, I hate betting the Jets. We'll fight on it. I hate that
Yeah.
song. I think it's a terrible
But that's
song.
a terrible take by you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll die. I will die
Benny.
on that hill. I hate betting the Jets.
Benny.
Terrible song.
I don't
Rocket
understand.
Man.
I don't. Well, okay. I'm not doing well here.
It doesn't appear so.
Doesn't appear.
Because it doesn't just. This
Can you
is
just go
horrible.
Elton John all songs?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Elton John. I'm gonna say hits, and sometimes it'll.
Good probably
You
Yellow
just give
Brick
it-
Road.
Yeah.
All right, this is not good because with Seeger, it pulled off like all the songs pretty much.
We'll come back to it.
Let's come back.
yeah,
What do
we'll
we
get
get for
back.
the mailbag?
I'm
All right,
so sorry on this.
Joel in
that's
Wisconsin
brutal.
says, "Good morning. I've been listening to the show for many years now. Keep up the great work in Lincoln. Since I've been listening, there have been the same bump music songs. I think that's the terminology, Jake.
Yep.
Petty, Springsteen, Warren Zevon.
Yep.
If you could choose to change these songs up, what would you choose as your bump
Basically
song?
screaming at us
Bill?
to change the songs.
Yeah. Any
Bill?
songs you want for bump music, guys?
You know what? I think what we need to do from here on out is all of us just keep track of potential
Songs.
bump
Yep.
songs. We hear it.
Text them.
Hey, just text each other. We'll have a group. We have a thread, right? And we
We do have
text
a
it right
thread.
away. We'll get Connor involved, and we all, hey, how about this song? How about this song? 'Cause right now I can't name them off the top of my head, but there'll
No.
be things that'll hit. And you
Yeah.
go, oh wow,
100%.
oh wow, that's so now we're gonna have a new thing.
Hard to do off the cuff, but we haven't changed them in a long time, right?
You did at one point have 2 good opens that you had when we could have, that kind of music. You had, I think, the one by what is? He has a weird name. Edward.
Oh,
Never Had a Girl Like You Before.
oh, that's
That's a good song.
Yeah,
And then we had the one by Earth, Wind and Fire also
yeah.
at one point.
Which one was that? I don't remember.
Let's Groove.
Yeah,
Oh, let's
probably
go.
is about time for a change up.
Yeah.
We've not changed it.
Hard to do it on the. It's hard to do it on the fly.
It is. All right. Next up, this is from John. Says, good morning. I'm sure that you guys have seen the signs on the outskirts of some cities that say home of ... How would you feel if your hometown did that for you? Beatrice, home of Jake Sorensen.
That would be
Pender, home
Pender
of Bill
could do
Busch.
it.
That would be incredible if
Home
there
of
was
Bill
a
Busch.
home of Jake Sorensen and a picture of him in his valedictorian
Smiling.
hat. Smiling.
Columbus, home of Steve
God,
Sipple.
Jake does a great job on pictures of smiling.
Yes.
He's always got like a
He does a great smile.
yeah,
he does.
Yeah, he's a very beaming smile.
Home of.
Not as good as Randy's, though.
No, he's not Randy.
Randy has the best
Sweet corn
smile.
Randy.
Yeah.
Wow, I tell you what, that home of would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
it would be
That doesn't exist in Columbus, huh?
no.
It doesn't say home
no,
of Steve
it'd
Sipple.
be home of Pillin. I suppose.
Probably
Ken
Governor.
Shimmick.
Yeah. Shimmick might be there.
We had
Sure.
Shimmick
Yeah.
shout out.
Yeah, Ken Shimmick.
I took a shot at Shimmick.
That
Took a big shot at
now
Shimmick.
that was tone right there.
That was tone right there.
That
yeah.
was tone.
Yeah.
When you say sure,
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
This one's going to get graphic here. Mike in Kansas says, good morning,
Graphic.
guys. I saw today that Joshua Kuroda Grauer of the Athletics fouled the ball into his groin and had to have emergency surgery for a ruptured testicle.
Oh God.
Has to be one of the most cringe-inducing injuries I have ever heard of. What would be on that list for you guys, Mike in Lindsborg, Kansas?
I had that happened to a teammate of mine named Tim Schilling.
He had that
Yeah,
exact thing happen.
Took one, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it was Tim Schilling. He would back it. It was a bad deal. He was out for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have it.
Does it get worse than that?
I don't think so. I don't.
Any sort of accidental removal of fingernails
Yeah,
or toenails
removal.
Oh.
in one shot, or also just like
Yeah.
it's like your toenail gone. Which I lost mine in the trampoline accident
Yeah.
in fifth grade, and Mrs. Yes,
Were you okay?
Mrs. Hopner had to take me from the Thurston school to the clinic.
No kidding.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I wasn't.
Were
yeah.
you okay?
No, I missed a week of school. Dude.
What, no, wait a second. Where did it come off?
What's that? Off my toenail.
Toenail. Big toe?
Big toe. Lost my toenail. Also, Bradley was Robert McQuistion, who was a tough guy, incredible athlete. He lost 2 or 3 fingernails got ripped off on a ping pong table, how it folds up. And he didn't even miss the next class. And that was in 5th grade also. I missed a week.
Why did you miss a week with a toenail issue?
Well, there's a lot of pain. And I made a shoe and I cut the top off of it. So it had it all taped up. Yeah.
You were a bizarre little human being.
Where's
You
Bill
are-
at? Well, you know, he had the toenail situation. It was last Thursday.
Rambling around on your little mini bike.
I was the
I
Go
would
Devil.
imagine like an eye injury.
Go Devil.
I would imagine like an eye injury would be very painful.
Oh, yeah.
I would
Scratch
be.
cornea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say if they-
shuddered over here.
If they did a photo, though, if they did the photo, say it's like, what would you have on your photo if you were welcome to home of? Would it just
I
be
don't know.
you? I'd like
Yeah.
to be on my Go Devil. I'd like to be a
Little kid.
on my Go
That'd
Devil.
be good.
Yeah, so I'd like to have.
Yeah, that would be good. I don't know what I'd have.
We got Brian in Dallas from our Houston.
our
remote.
friend,
Says,
yeah.
Good morning. My wife is hiking the Camino in Spain for 5 weeks, leaving me with our 4 kids for 5 weeks.
Wow, wife
So
hike.
what is the longest you've been away from your wife?
I'm divorced. So I've been away from her for a long time.
You still see her every day.
That's true.
You see Trixie
No, yeah,
every day.
We talk every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, you've not really.
No.
I think a week.
Let's
for
get
me,
divorced.
probably.
What should we do after that? What do you mean, status quo?
Everything's the same.
I'll see you every day. Hey, the divorce went through. Good. See you tomorrow. Imagine that one.
No pressure.
Hey, how long?
It's been there was times that went to 4 to 5 weeks when
Wow.
we had 2 different houses, and I'd be
You're
coaching
coaching.
someplace
coaching.
different. We had 2 homes, so it'd be that. Also, what his wife's doing is incredible. You know what that is? That you basically you backpack all the way, and there's like stops along the way that you do. But it's like I said, I know it's 5 weeks long, but it's long. It's
5 weeks
yeah.
for his
That
wife.
is a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a second. What about you and Elizabeth?
I think a week probably.
Yeah.
I think a week max. Probably. I don't know. I don't think it's been that long.
Where would you have been gone for a week?
By myself, I don't know. By myself, I don't know. A week might be too long.
That's yeah.
I'm guessing a week. I don't
I
think
don't know
that's
why everything's
right, though.
funny with you, but it is.
I just couldn't imagine that right there. It's like, all right, this finally it's good. Things are done. Divorce is settled. I'll see you in about an hour.
I'll
I'll be
there all afternoon.
I'll be there all afternoon taking a nap and eating your food. And but hey, hey,
I know where to find the Cheetos.
Imagine this one like tomorrow, all of a sudden like that, just yelling at her. Hey, we're not married. I don't need this crap.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That is the mailbag. Thank you for all the text today.
That was good. That was funny. Yeah, thank you, Jake. And Connor's in suspension again.
Yeah.
Just for a day.
Yeah.
Well, Asia.
Yeah, what the hell?
The start of that song is incredible. It grabbed us right away.
Starts at a 9.
Steve baselined it at a 9.
1982. God, what it's just part of it. It takes you back to a wonderful time. I mean,
better times.
God, it's great, man. Imagine looking at imagine go to those new games and their iPads and stuff.
Yeah.
No, there was no iPads. You know what he did when it was hot? He went to the pool.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Went outside.
He went outside. That's what you did. Yeah. He never think about this too. At our young age, when it was 100 something, that didn't even consider slowing you down. It wasn't like, I'm just going to stay inside today.
We could do entire shows about how much better it was in 1982. And it is. I would be extremely passionate about it.
Well, maybe someday we'll do that.
We'll do 82 if we get those Elton John songs pulled up.
Hour 2 is next. An early break of the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return-to-work exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees expert. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field.
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court.
Love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs, quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside's margaritas and old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Looking for the ultimate game day spot? Arbor Axe House has everything you need. Axe throwing, cold beers, and the big game. Whether you're celebrating a win or talking trash with friends, nothing beats the rush of sticking an axe while cheering on your favorite team. Perfect for bullseye beginners and seasoned pros. Our axe throwing experts keep the fun going and the drinks flowing. Step up to the plate at Arbor Axe House. Book a lane at arboraxe.com or call 402-802-9696. Arbor Axe House on the corner of N Street and Antelope Avenue.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long. On the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket.
This summer, Salt Dogs fans are making history at Haymarket Park. We're celebrating 25 seasons of grit, grins, heart, and hometown pride. Lincoln, you built this stadium. You named this team. And season after season, it's you, the fans, that keep us coming back for more. So let our thank you be our promise. The best is yet to come. Your local tradition plays on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
What if your bank had people who care about the places we call home?
That's what Union Bank does. We encourage this culture of giving back.
I really enjoy working with People City Mission,
the United Way campaign,
Habitat for Humanity, Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Everyone's in to help make that community stronger. To be part of all of this that's going on is pretty remarkable.
At UBT, your money has people with a passion for serving. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2, sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank. We were just a couple weeks away from the Pinnacle Bank Championship
Golf
in Omaha at Indian Creek on the Corn Ferry Tour. We'll have tickets giveaways for that in the next 2 weeks leading up to that event. Pinnacle Bank member, FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jake, you should do an etiquette on that for just what it's like when you go to an event and how you act when there's a lot of etiquette, right? I mean, going on the course.
Well, this is not the waste management where they
exactly.
embrace the party scene. They want you being drunk, basically. Not the case. Now, they're going to have beverages to buy, so you are encouraged to buy an adult beverage or two, but just we don't want beers being chucked on the green like the tournament in February in Arizona.
Chuck them on the green?
I love the fact that somehow, for some reason, one PGA tournament decided to make it Mardi Gras.
Yep.
It's awesome. Like it's like, no. How about next week? Do the same thing next week?
Nope. It's one spot.
No, it's one spot.
One off, yeah.
And it's always the same day as the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same
week. The Sunday is.
Yeah.
The Sunday is always the same. And so,
sports.
Yeah, sports. And it ends prior to the Super Bowl starting. It's a big deal.
Has to.
Yeah. What do you got, Jake?
Well, by the way, we did see before we move on, I did see during the break that Asia has a new album coming out in November. Me and Sip listened to the first song on it. It's actually not too bad.
Surprise!
They sound pretty good.
It's good.
Surprise!
Auto-tune is very helpful, I think.
What's that mean?
Well, it helps me sound better. I mean,
auto-tune. I don't know what that is.
You've never heard of auto-tune before?
I don't know what that is. That's some sort of upgrade. Is that a better lead guitar that I'm unaware
Hey,
of?
Auto-tune
Bill
helps
has
singers.
not heard of it either.
It helps singers sound better.
Auto-tune.
Auto-tune. You will know
Jake was
auto-tune.
being a little condescending.
I thought you guys knew auto-tune.
I didn't. But Asia, the point being, Asia has a new album. We heard a song that is
It's called The Traveler. That you gave it a 6 something.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Didn't expect that from Asia, but
Asia.
New album coming out in November. 464-5685. Call or text as always. ESPN, the FPI, the Football Power Index came out yesterday.
This is good.
And Nebraska, it gave Nebraska's percentage chances of winning each game
Okay,
on
I like
the
this.
schedule.
It is. It's interesting.
It is interesting. And here's what the chances are for Nebraska in each specific game. Ohio, 91.7% chance of victory.
Okay.
Dub. Bowling Green, 95.7% chance.
A little low.
North Dakota,
Oh, come on.
94%. So 91 is the lowest of the first three games of percentage of chance to win. Now we get into conference play. First game at Michigan State. This seems a little high to me, but that's just me. 67.9% chance of victory at Michigan State.
I agree with you. High.
That seems really high.
Seems a little bit high. I mean, Michigan State's
High.
coming out of nowhere. I mean, they were as beat down as they could possibly be, but that's still high.
That's
On
really
the road,
high.
you played 3 at home. It can be just a weird feeling. You haven't traveled with it because every year you travel with the team. It's a lot of new players.
Right.
So it's your first time doing that. Now it'll be most likely 11 a.m. kick.
I think so.
It'll be overcast, and there'll be
Overcast is almost a
there'll be
guarantee.
38,000 people there, and
Maybe.
only 6,000 interested.
Phil Steele, he did not even try to.
No,
he didn't even try to build Michigan State into anything. He said, "Well, I think they'll win the first 2 games, and then after that, we'll just have to see."
That was it.
He wouldn't go over 3.
He didn't do this one. They got Fitz.
No.
There was no.
Oh,
we
he
got
did?
Fitz. He didn't. It wasn't.
No.
Well, they got Kirk. No, they got Fitz, and he'll get it turned around.
They're like a 3 or 4 win team.
Yeah.
So almost a 68% chance of winning at Michigan State.
But yet we feel it should be lower.
Yes,
I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would not go 68%, but
I'd go like 55.
that's better.
Yeah.
Then Maryland is a 79.1% chance of victory in Lincoln. So they're saying
5-0.
They expect 5-0.
Yeah, layup 5-0.
And then it gets
It
rough.
is.
It gets rough, but it's not as rough as you might think in terms of the games. Indiana, not great, 19% chance winning in Lincoln.
A little low.
At Oregon, 8% chance of victory in Eugene.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to be tough to win that game. Now come back against Washington after the bye week. Nebraska has a 56.8% chance.
I would have
of
a
beating
favorite in that
Washington.
one. I do.
You like that?
It's a good number.
It's a good number.
56.8. It is.
It's about a pick 'em.
At Illinois is exactly a pick 'em. 50.8% chance of win for Nebraska.
That's about right.
I think that's high. I think Nebraska. I'd go like 45%.
Give Illinois
chance.
the favor in that game.
Yeah.
Yes. But pick them. At Rutgers, 67.5% chance of victory. And then home against Ohio State, 10.6% chance of win. At Iowa, 38.4% chance. So they're saying pretty much they feel good about 6 to 7 wins on the schedule for Nebraska. 7 wins, actually, with
Which is
Washington and Rutgers.
Obviously, I'm the one outlier here that has us with much higher numbers for win total. But
see, I got them at 7. That's what they have here, basically.
They basically are saying 7.
Yeah, 7 and 5 is my. You will not pull me off at 7 and 5. You couldn't do it. You'd have to get all of your Pender friends, and it still couldn't happen. Gavin.
So Gavin would have to get involved right away. Glenn would get involved. The Buchholz brothers.
The brothers. They're still sleeping.
They're not with us right now.
Still 10.
Yeah, they're not with us right now.
Anyways, good numbers. Interesting numbers.
I mean, I think if you talk to the Nebraska fan, they would be surprised at some of these numbers being as high as they are in some of these games.
Yeah.
Not surprised to see Ohio State, Oregon being such low chances of 8% and 10%. But, I mean, they feel very confident about beating Rutgers, which Nebraska fans should feel pretty good about that.
That was high.
It's a road game in November,
Bill, that
which
was
has been a tough.
I don't know. You guys, I think we have a little disagreement on that.
I would be probably about at 60.01.
Okay.
67.5.
I mean, really, if you
just
really pin me down on that at Rutgers game, I'm close to 50-50 on that. I don't know
Pin
why.
you down. It's like me and Jake holding you down.
Yeah. I don't know why anybody would think that'd be an easy game.
That's the easy.
We don't know what they're going to look like.
67.9% suggests easy.
Of your second half of the season, that is your most winnable game.
Those two trips
in the quotation.
That's a must win is of highest level. You cannot go to Rutgers
100
and stub your toe
and not sell progress.
Yes, and then say, oh yeah, we're getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
Right now, even that doesn't, in my opinion, there's a good chance that things are playing out. The first 5 games probably doesn't sell progress. 5-0 doesn't.
Not really.
With who you're playing.
With who you're playing. How's it sell? Unless it looks just so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right. You might be able to say, hey, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But you get out of here and, you beat Maryland at home by 2. It's like, okay, we should have won.
Got it.
We got a win's a win. We count it. But to sell progress, you better look. First of all, you need to beat Washington. Indiana better be tied going into the fourth quarter. Yeah, it has to have that look to it.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State has to be a real game because right now, if you just go like that, well, yeah, we won these games or we were good in these, and then these 5, it was horrific. We go out to Oregon and have a 40-6 or something, and try to sell progress. Well, it's a tough place to play. Yeah, I know, but it's college football.
I know. I mean, the essence of these conversations is always that we're looking for like discernible progress. Progress that you can say, yeah, they look better. Like beating Indiana at home would be, okay, that's progress. That's 100% progress. 19% chance seems low. I would like to think it's higher than that. 29%, 30%, something like that.
What's Michigan State got in their first 4?
They got terrible non-con.
Their first 2 games are easy. What will they be?
2 easy non-con.
What will Michigan State be when Nebraska shows up?
Check
4?
Michigan State.
Right.
I think they got 2 pretty bad teams to open. They do. I don't know what the third game is.
I mean, they might get. They play Toledo.
Toledo can beat them.
They can push them for sure. They can beat Michigan State.
Okay.
Then they will host Eastern Michigan, and then they will play at Notre Dame.
Oh,
okay. So the game before
they're getting whomped.
They could be 1 and 2.
That could be 1 and 2.
Likely
probably
2 and
1, and with an epic beatdown.
Yeah, they could get whomped.
They could be coming back off of a 49-6.
You would say Notre Dame works in Nebraska's favor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The Notre Dame Michigan State game works in Nebraska's favor.
The only thing about it would be there's a good chance. Let's just say it's just a complete stomping. I mean, that's a classic example when you just bury the ball. You just move on.
Oh.
If I'm them, I'm like, we're not even watching the film. We're moving on to Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's Big Ten. That doesn't matter.
Happens, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes if you do it like every week, no. All right, we're just going to move on from that one. No, you got to go back. There's a time when sometimes it's refreshing to come in because it's going to be like, this is going to be a beatdown. I know I didn't play very well. I know this. We probably didn't coach very well. So it's going to be it's going to be just you leave the meeting rooms on Sunday night, you leave, and you're just beat down. Sometimes it's like, not doing it. We're moving on to Nebraska. Here's what we're doing. And so that might be a time when Fitz just kind of does that. He says, hey, listen, that one's over. Notre Dame's where they're at right now. We need to win this game. Everybody got me? And let's lock into it.
Michigan State right now is a 10.5-point favorite against Toledo in that opening game.
Okay.
That's
a lot.
Now, the spread's not out for this one, but I was looking at ESPN's predictor for percentage chances of beating Notre Dame in that game.
Okay. What is it?
Michigan. What do you think their chance of beating Notre Dame?
Well, by your laugh, it's low.
Well, just want you to
3%.
2.2.
3.2% chance of beating Notre Dame on September 19th for Michigan State.
Notre Dame right now, all that they're doing, like all of their admins and different people and associate athletic directors, all they're doing is just Googling where they're going to stay at. Probably home game first round. Then where do you think we'll go?
Yeah.
Right now they're traveling around to hotels where they're going to be. Who do you think will be officiating?
Yeah.
Yes, they're that slam dunk. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're slam dunk.
Partly because of schedule.
Not partly. Like hugely.
Yeah. I will say what Wet Blanket actually provides some nice stats here before we get to break.
The blanket.
It says, for reference, this was ESPN's
How about Wet Blanket?
FPI projections the last 3 seasons and the results. They said last year 6.5 wins, Nebraska won 7. 2024, they said 6.5 wins, Nebraska won 7. 2023, they said 6 wins, Nebraska won 5. It's been pretty accurate in predicting Nebraska football.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Thank you for that, Blanket.
Wet Blanket.
Blanket, I tell you what.
Blanket and Greg.
He's a supporter.
He is.
Yes, he's a supporter.
And we don't know who he is.
We've never
We
met
don't
the
know who he
Blanket.
is.
We think we may,
But people know who he is, though.
people know who he is.
We don't even know if
I
it's
know
a he.
someone who knows.
We don't know if it's a he.
Yeah, we don't know that for sure, but I know someone who knows the Blanket, and they text.
Oh, so it is
daily.
a he.
Well, I don't know that.
Oh,
They just text the Blanket
Just text the
to
Blanket.
he or she.
Yeah.
Blanket and Greg supplying great stats. Thank you to both of you.
Would that be nice? What if we get both of them guys together in Greg's garage with a laptop and let them just go?
And Greg doesn't tell us still who Wet Blanket
imagine
is.
side by side, but Greg thinks it's just one of my buddies, maybe from Yankton. Instead, it's Blanket, and he's side by side with him, just pumping out stats. What if he did like a press conference with Greg and Blanket?
It'd be pretty good.
Be pretty good.
Yeah, Greg would be very interesting on the radio if he can only control himself. He just can't help but be inappropriate.
That's why he wants retaliation radio.
Retaliation
radio
meant to not
would be
control
wildly
himself.
inappropriate.
He wants to come after me a lot.
It would
Yes.
just be inappropriate. But God, he supplies some good information.
And he runs right now. If you guys are going to move, hire Greg.
Yeah,
just have him come over. Yeah,
he's
just hire him.
66-year-old
The
Greg.
best part so far is when Steve goes, Greg said it was a bear. It really wasn't. It was hot, but they were moving simple boxes, and then he made it sound like he had to lift like couches and washing machines over this giant wall, and it was just a railing that was this high, and there was no washing machines, there was no dryers, there was no.
But to be fair to Greg, he's not a mover.
He's not, and he's very organized.
He's incredibly organized. I would say incredibly.
He found a Cuisinart by the dumpster. I asked my friend, I asked Brett, I said, I heard Greg found a Cuisinart. I go, that must have been from your brother's house. He goes, no, actually, Greg just found it by the dumpster. And you'll be eating food out of that. And you'll be eating Triscuits and cheese.
Taco bar.
Taco bar. Eat it up in the Cuisinart.
When we come back, Bill's Thrills is next. An early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nevco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nevco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit NevcoInc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Planet Fitness, your pace is as personal as your playlist. That's why right now, you can get up to 3 free months of Apple Music when you join for just $1 down. With best-in-class equipment, free fitness training, and a judgment-free environment, we have everything you need to go your speed. Join Planet Fitness for $1 down and get up to 3 free months of Apple Music. No commitment. Deal ends July 31st. Additional fees and restrictions apply. See Home Club for details.
Hi, Kendall Warnock here, owner of A1 Automotive in Seward. We're more than just an automotive repair shop. We're part of this community. Our mission is simple: serve people well, build trust, provide reliable vehicle repairs at a fair price. From oil changes to diagnostics, major repairs, we're here to help keep your family safe on the road. A1 Automotive, 408 Main Street, Seward, Nebraska.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Your line just went down. Production stopped. A supervisor wants answers. And someone's digging through a binder for the maintenance history. Every one of those minutes costs money. And most of the time, that breakdown could have been prevented. That's where Maintain X comes in. Maintain X catches the failure before it happens. Preventive maintenance plans on every key asset to improve reliability. Work orders assigned and tracked right from your phone. Everyone from the floor to the front office is in the loop. Real-time dashboards give managers instant visibility into what's been completed, what's overdue, and where the bottlenecks are. No more guesswork. Just a smarter, faster maintenance operation. Companies on Maintain X have cut unplanned downtime by over 30% and saved thousands on parts and labor every year. See what it can do for your operation. Try Maintain X free at maintainx.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills global company. They have full-time spots in financial sales,
Full-time.
compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Let's praise a couple people that come on this show often. This is not so much about currency. Just let's praise what's going on out there, what Bombeck did and then what Carson did to get. So right now, I have friends of mine like that. Jimmy Cox from Norfolk tried to get a hotel down here, and he's way out. He's basically in Omaha because of the rodeo.
Oh,
all hotels are sold out.
No kidding.
Sold out.
With the high school rodeo?
I think we're going tonight.
Yeah, the high school. Are you going tonight?
I think
the
we're
high
going
school
tonight.
rodeo has
You're
things.
kidding me.
And we
Scotland?
And this show did it. Carson and Bombeck did it. They're the one. That's who got the rodeo
Good
here.
job on that. Carson and
Derek Bombeck.
Derek
Bombeck. Yes.
From Visit Lincoln.
Yes.
Director of Sports.
Director of Sports. Yes.
And Carson's what?
Yes.
What's his title?
He does everything.
What's that?
He's Sandhills.
President of Sandhills Global. Yes, he's.
Is he El Presidente?
How about being in line? Once Tom's still running at that, Sean's there, and then the next person is Carson. So when Sean retires, Carson's it.
Don't tell me that.
And then we'll be out there trying to get on one of those jobs.
Just a janitorial job would be nice.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
I bet they don't even really need it. Everybody's so neat.
They need janitors.
Yes, you do. I agree with that.
Holy crap, though. Those guys you would say are in charge of bringing this rodeo.
They had the two of them. They met privately over at 1890 Museum. And they met privately over there.
What's the museum up there?
Let's try to get this done. They got it done.
I'll tell you where you see the rodeo people a lot at Dollar Tree over on Jake, help me with it's like on
70th and
Adams. Yeah, I noticed yesterday, like people wheeling into the Dollar Tree. And you're clearly cowboys. I mean, you know,
belts, they're belts.
Cowboy caps, hats.
Cowboy caps. What's a cowboy cap?
Hats.
Okay.
Cowboy hats, Wranglers.
I'm not wearing my hat this time.
Yeah, the Dollar Tree. It's just an example of a local business that's benefiting a lot.
I heard Shields is just crazy.
Really?
I bet it's crazy. Yes.
Yeah. Well, think where Dollar Tree's located.
I bet Tractor Supply is very busy too.
I bet.
I bet they are.
I'm serious.
Tractor Supply, I bet, is just getting overrun.
Well, just that stretch of Cornhusker.
Yeah.
Think about how much it benefits.
Wow. Thank you.
GoCurrency.com.
I'm serious.
It is time for a Wednesday edition of Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to be bonanza? Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Deinert Contracting.
Randy!
The king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house,
king of
and
corn.
beyond. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204 at Deinert Contracting.
Randy stopped in today and brought in a bushel of sweet corn. Freshly picked, a bushel of it.
Nice of him.
That was very kind of him to bring that in. He walked us through some different methods. He puts salt, pepper, and butter in his water when he boils.
He's boiling it, yes.
I'm with Randy. I like boiled sweet corn on the grill. Not as good, not horrible, but not as good.
You like boiled?
I like boiled. That's how Ron wants it. That's his method.
And what do you put in there?
Like that. But same thing. I've never done the butter. I've done the salt, pepper, and some
butter's
sugar.
usually the after.
You do brown sugar?
Did not.
Sugar.
Brown sugar on
which we
sweet corn.
found out is brown sugar. Oh no, brown sugar on little sweet corn.
I've never had that.
Yeah.
I should try that out then.
Yeah.
What is that face for?
Don't get
That was an evil face. Whoa.
What's today, Jake?
It's Wild Card Wednesday, Bill.
It's Wild Card Wednesday.
Wild Card Wednesday. Listen, we're gonna go. If we can, we probably go back in time to small towns.
I wish you would.
Okay.
I wish you would.
Okay.
God
For
bless
the town
you.
to stick, you have to have brick. For the town to stick, you have to have brick. Real towns, especially all these small towns, if they still have brick streets.
Oh,
if you have and the sound of a brick street when you're driving on it, and so this was
different.
These streets were laid by hand, like over 100 years ago, and there's still towns that have them, and that is how you're kind of identified as being elite of elite.
Ooh.
Is if you still have a lot of towns still have their main street is still brick, and then it's not real functional. It should probably be paved over or asphalt, but some people make a stand. They make a stand and go, the brick stays.
Not taking our brick
It
away.
was laid by hand. We're not taking it out, or we're not going to go over the top of it. This is history. And you look at it, it's still, when you drive on it, it's a thing of beauty. You walk across it, and then you just think back, when was this put in like that? Well, 1922. They had a bunch of people. Wow. Imagine doing Main Street. How long it would take to put a brick Main Street in, brick by brick, just about 8 guys or 4 guys every day. We're just trying. How far are you guys trying to get? We're trying to get 10 yards today of a street.
Yeah.
About what you do.
There's still some brick streets in Lincoln.
Oh, give us some in Lincoln.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
I off the top of my head, I was just thinking there's.
And tell us about your small town out there. If there's small town people out there,
Beatrice has it for sure.
No, it's North Lincoln. I would say. I wonder if there's any brick streets in South Lincoln. Probably not. Lincoln, North Lincoln, though. In that area of, I would say, I can almost start narrowing it down, like the 60s.
Belmont.
No.
It's
like 63rd Layton, 63rd to 60th and Layton. There's some brick streets in that little area.
Let us know.
There'll be people that back me on.
Oh man, I tell you what, that's how your town could be defined, because you know why? They hung in there too.
Yeah,
they should have been there. I'm sure there was town meetings going, guys. this is not functional. We need to go over this. We need to get this. And then there's somebody there still a curmudgeon going, over my dead body. The brick stays. The brick stays. And for those people who stood up and got that done, thank you.
Well, I can proudly tell you, Bill, Chautauqua Park in Beatrice is a long strip of brick still over there.
Is that right?
Yes.
I want to know. I'd like to see.
And it looks good.
Thank you.
I'd love to see photos of what it was like when they were putting this in, like in the 20s.
God, think about what it looked like when it first went in.
Oh, incredible!
I bet it was beautiful.
We just got about 40 texts in this one coming in.
All right, we need more. I want to hear them.
Geneva Main Street from Lance Brick.
Wait a second. Geneva Main Street.
Thank you.
8th Street in Fairbury. My grandparents still live there. Jared Lincoln says 8th Street in Fairbury. Brick.
Thank you.
Brick.
J Street in Lincoln, just north of St. Teresa School, is still brick.
Hold on. J north of, where's that?
I don't know where St. Teresa
Send
is.
us a picture, please. Anyone have photos, send them in.
J Street north of St. Teresa.
You're like this, Bill. My hometown of Broken Bow put money into redoing their brick streets, keeping them brick.
Broken Bow's got
around the town square. Aurora, I think, has brick also downtown.
Yeah, it's a vacation spot.
Seward has brick, I'm pretty sure, downtown. I'm pretty sure.
I think they do. Ooh, yeah.
The salvage of the original.
There's a lot of them. I mean, there's obviously people. Any others?
Anything else?
Oh yeah, full brick downtown Wymore. That's south of Beatrice.
Wymore brick, old brick,
full brick.
Yes.
Steve from Dodge says Dodge still has the bricks.
Nice.
Dodge.
Listen to the breakers.
How about this? Chiming in.
Wild Bill says in Lincoln, 33rd and J to 40th and J is brick. In Lincoln,
I don't know where J Street's even at.
Sort of by Woods Tennis Center.
Do we even have a J Street?
How come I don't? I mean,
That's the Woods area.
I would tell you this: there's a lot of like where Trixie's house is. There's a lot of brick over there. I just can't identify it in my
head.
If
you get a chance to get out and drive on some brick today, just listen.
It's different.
Have the radio turned down. Just listen. Roll the windows down. Drive across some brick and see how your day goes.
Havelock has brick. That's like north of Havelock Street, just north of that.
Hey, where is that?
Like J Tech, I think right there north of that has a bunch of bricks still. Lexington still has a brick Main Street. That's Robert says that.
Lexington brick Main Street.
McSafety, chime in.
Yeah, where are you, McSafety?
Haven't heard from him since the golf tournament.
It's been a while.
It's been since then.
By the Isles Pizza, that's brick for sure over there. And
okay,
Havelock.
Yeah,
so we got Havelock's doing it right still.
What I think, Bill, what this has pointed up in some cases is a lack of appreciation because we should know that, but we don't. We don't.
In front of Kincaid in the Haymarket, that would be brick still down there. We got brick down here.
Yeah.
South Lincoln, Wendover.
Oh yeah, right down here in the Haymarket's brick. As you go to that creamery, that creamery's right over.
Stay with it. Keep fighting.
Casey
Fight on.
Seward says, the brick streets in Seward are basically a minimum maintenance county road.
Yes.
They'll shake you out of the vehicle, but leave the bricks, please.
Do not touch it. Someone just go, guys, really? It's terrible. It's hard to, snow. Let's get rid of it. It's like, oh, no. I want somebody to fight them. Right. That'd be sweet that they fight them.
It would be an interesting little book to do the history of brick roads.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
West Point still has a main street of brick.
They do.
Okay.
I was on it a week ago.
Another person says West Point here.
Thank you. Cadets.
Alliance and Stromsburg have brick, apparently. There's a lot of brick that's still.
Grand Island was brick, and I'm sure it's still. There's a lot of brick roads.
Deb says that Tecumseh is laying all new brick downtown.
Doing new brick. Okay, I like that.
Oh, I'd love to see what that looks like.
What it looks like. I like new brick. I love the old. I'm really into nostalgia, but thank you. Tecumseh, you care.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying, everyone's saying 33rd and J to 40th. A lot of that. So we got to drive that road.
33rd.
That's, again, you go Woods Tennis Center, you go east on J Street.
Any photos of brick coming in?
Yeah, where's right now? I have no pictures yet. Yeah. Scribner Main Street brick. Aurora brick. I mentioned Aurora. Big Bird Milford has a brick Main Street. Box Butte, the Downtown Alliance.
Still alive.
Yeah.
Milford, another person. Dirty Jane Friend still has a brick downtown.
Friend.
We love Friend. Great golf course in Friend, too, by the way. Syracuse Main Street, 5 blocks long. Brick. That's from Grant/Durant. The bottom's from Syracuse.
Thank you, Durant.
Sheridan neighborhood, David City Main brick. Yeah, David City does have brick.
David City, yeah, absolutely.
Downtown Kearney, Brick Street. That's true. I have seen that.
Downtown Kearney still brick. That's how you know if you're a real town or not.
Ashland and Humphrey still have brick.
Say again?
Ashland and Humphrey have brick.
The reason I bring it up is that every small town, I mean, what's the percentage? 100? That at one time they had brick, and then they had to, and then make a change to get it out.
Dang.
But people have stood.
I haven't thought about it like this, but those brick roads must be well done.
Yeah.
Right.
Better. Well, they did in better times.
Yeah.
They had it better.
It
we have a lot
was
of
better.
response there.
It was better.
Thank you.
St. Paul brick, Red Cloud brick. Yeah,
Those
there's a
brick
lot of brick.
roads hang in there for a long time.
Yeah, hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Bill, the headline one more time,
I'd
please.
like
On
to.
this.
For the town to stick, you have to have brick.
We'd
like to do it for the whole day. All right, I gotta go.
Bill's got to roll.
Yes,
he's got to go. That is Bill's Throw, sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting. It is time to play the game show. It is just Sip versus the caller, mano y mano today, because Bill has to depart.
Good luck, Steve.
Today's topic is kind of Wild Card Wednesday, not really, but NFL tight ends.
Okay.
I will give you the player. Tell me what team he plays for. There's still just 32 options in the league, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thanks.
There's no new teams. Still just 32
All
teams.
right, I'll give it a whirl.
If you think you know your current NFL tight ends, call us right now at 464-5685. Shut Up Simple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the takedown. Sip in trivia. He is by himself today. No lifeline. Just you versus the caller. How do you feel today about NFL tight end?
What if I said what if I said the name Eric Carmen to you? Does that?
Oh yeah, Hungry Eyes.
No, its song is called All by Myself.
Well, he has this bigger song called Hungry Eyes.
But it didn't.
Breakers, help me out. Is Eric Carmen's biggest song Hungry Eyes?
No,
say
it's All
yes.
by Myself.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Help us out, Breakers.
No. Now listen, if you just looked at how many downloads or records sold, All by Myself went higher up the charts than Hungry Eyes.
I want the Breakers to help us out. If you hear the name Eric Carmen, what's the first song you think of? Hungry Eyes or All by Myself? Or something else?
No, All by Myself. Go.
Okay, we've got, what do we have here? We have Drew. How do you feel about NFL tight ends today?
Give it a shot.
Okay.
Hey, did you see what Connor wrote on the board?
What did he write?
All by Myself is much bigger.
I just have to disagree then on that one. That's fine. Agree to disagree. Drew, where are you calling from today?
Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Okay. And what's the name again?
This is Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
Drew, any chance you could maybe build a breaker down there in the Pittsburgh, Kansas area today?
I have one with me now. We're trying to convert him as we speak.
Try.
We appreciate
Try.
that.
We'll start talking sports more this time of year.
All right, Drew. First question to you. No lifeline for either you or Sip today. Drew, what team in the NFL does tight end Trey McBride play for?
Arizona Cardinals.
Brilliant. He is maybe the second best tight end in the league right now.
Jeez.
Trey McBride.
Where'd he come from?
I don't even know. Help us out now with Connor.
Connor's got it.
I don't remember Trey McBride.
Hold on.
Usually I'm very good. I'm typically very good at player colleges. I don't know Trey McBride.
Connor's very passionate about this.
Colorado State.
Colorado State.
That's why I don't know.
Connor. Good job.
1-0 lead for Drew. Sip. What team does tight end Sam Laporta play for?
He plays for the Detroit Lions.
Where do you go to college at?
The Hawkeye.
Yeah, he went to
He's
Iowa.
a Hawkeye.
Probably one of those All-Americans they had there, wasn't he?
Laporta's close. He might have been an
1-1 tie. Drew, back to you for the lead. What team does tight end Tucker Kraft play for, Drew?
Green Bay Packers.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Packers is correct. 2-1 lead for Drew. To stay live, Sip, last question. What team does tight end Jake Ferguson play for?
Oh, he plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
Brilliant. Look at you and your NFL knowledge.
That's Barry Alvarez's grandson. It's Barry Alvarez's grandson. It is.
Well, guess what? Yesterday it was to the caller for the number, so this goes to you now.
Okay.
And Drew will go over under your number, and you can't even confer with anybody. It's just your own self.
I got it.
Brock Bowers is a tight end for your Raiders.
Right.
He set the NFL record in his rookie season 2 years ago for catches in a year. How many did he have? Again, NFL record for rookie catches in a season.
62.
Drew, we're going over under 62 catches.
I'm going to take the over on that.
Brilliant! Did you have a number you want to throw out there, Drew? You've already won, but any guess on that?
I'm going to say 91.
How about 112?
God.
Double your numbers.
God.
True. Congrats. You win Bengals. Thanks for calling in and calling down the road.
Thank you, Breakers.
Thank you. Thank you, Breakers. That was a classic example of sort of a lazy answer. I should have.
You think the NFL record holder had like 5 catches a game?
I should have stopped, pondered it, but I would not have. I will tell you this though, I would not have gone to 112.
Well, that's fair. Would have you gone to 90 something?
No,
like
I think
did?
I would have stayed in the 80s if I would have punched the numbers, crunched
112
the numbers.
in his rookie season.
Yeah, I took a loss. That's disappointing because I got 2 right and still took a loss.
Now, Bowers had some injuries last year, didn't I? Yeah, I think he had about 600 some yards because he had missed games with injury. But
he's also got some strange hair loss for his age. He does.
What about me?
No, he's way younger than you. I mean, he's 22.
I was expecting a hair loss joke over here.
Well, how can I do that?
But come on, you're 60. Yeah. You're supposed to have no hair at 60. I'm 35.
A lot of ageism. You know that, right? A lot of ageism.
A lot of Hungry Eyes get a lot of response.
No,
yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because we can go.
That's fine. I'm gonna read some text. I'm not trying to influence the Breakers one way. Just trying to give my stance here before we get to break on Eric Carmen. What do you think of?
So
first?
We're saying Eric Carmen. No, what I'm saying is bigger hit. All by Myself or Hungry Eyes. I'm saying All by Myself.
And I say Hungry Eyes.
Bigger hit.
Corey says Hungry Eyes has always been way bigger than All by Myself due to the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. Furthermore, Hungry Eyes has 800 million streams on Spotify, and All by Myself has 120 million. So Connor's giving you bad information too.
Now, some of that is just a nod to the modern way of looking at it.
He also passed away in 2024. R.I.P. to Eric Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
All by Myself peaked at number 2. Sip is right. That doesn't mean it has.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
I'm going off.
No. Wait a second. You can't just gloss over that.
I'm not glossing over.
All by Myself peaked at number 2. What did Hungry Eyes peak?
I don't know, but
not number 2.
But what does it have for listenership now? Streams.
That doesn't matter. Okay, now hold on. We have the answer on this. This is it. That's Hungry Eyes peaked.
So that's how we judge it. Is that
Hungry Eyes peaked at 4 on the Billboard chart? And
which song has lasted the test of time?
All by Myself peaked at 2. End of debate.
That's not the end.
Yeah,
no,
Jake, that's it.
No,
thank you.
Because some songs become bigger after they were actually out there because of social media trends and TikToks, stuff like that.
I'm going by radio airplay.
Sip is right. All by Myself, 100%. Jake is right. This is who knew that Eric Carmen could cause this much debate.
Hungry Eyes just gets the nod because it was involved in some dopey soundtrack.
One-Eyed Ray, that's neighbor Marty, says, not sure what's a bigger hit, but I like Hungry Eyes better. That's my neighbor.
All by Myself has gotten bigger as well. I'm getting a lot of support from Connor.
It's a quality debate here on air. I'm not sure where Eric Carmen came from in the conversation.
Well, because you said Sip is all, you said you're all by yourself.
Gotcha. Now it makes sense.
And I said I'm Eric Carmen.
I get you now.
And you went with Hungry Eyes.
Which is a bigger song than All by Myself.
No, it's not. We just dispelled that.
Justifies it. I've been corrected now.
2.
Your song is popular, but it's just not as good as Hungry Eyes.
God, it was, Jake, it was almost the number 1 song in the country.
And so was Hungry Eyes. It was number 4. That's almost number 1 also. We want to do the almost game, horseshoes, hand grenades.
Further from 2. Anywho.
Sean Callahan joins us next in hour 3 on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you become ill or injured at work and need an experienced attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will represent you in court. Protect your rights to get you the best possible results for your case and the justice you deserve. Liberty Law Group will work tirelessly to obtain the benefits injured and ill workers are entitled to. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Attention all golfers. If your Sunday is free this upcoming weekend, listen up. The 12th annual charity tournament for Clinic with the Heart takes place on Sunday, July 26th at 8 a.m. at Highlands Golf Course, and spots are available in this 4-man scramble. It's $400 per team with lunch included, plus giveaways and a silent auction. Register your foursome by this Friday, July 24th by clicking the link at the top of the McKinney's Irish Pub Facebook page. It's the 12th annual Clinic with the Heart charity tournament, 8 a.m. this Sunday at Highlands. Sponsored by Tips and Tina's, McKinney's, Off Leash Dog Bar, Gate 25, Salt Mine City, and Michelob Ultra.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if retirement savings will last? Markets ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, advisor Ryan Buck. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help you ensure you're prepared for the journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek. It's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road, Lincoln, Nebraska. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen on Early Break. Bill Busch had to check out. He'll be back with us again tomorrow. Hour 3 is sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Also, shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd in Yankee Hill. A high of 75 today is going to be a perfect day to test drive a vehicle at either location. And, you know, why not buy while you test drive? Test drive and buy.
Yeah, why not? Just do that.
We are joined now by your colleague, Husker Online, Sean Callahan. Sean, good morning. Sip likes to refer to Geraldo Rivera in terms of investigative reporting. You had some yesterday when you saw that there's some corn outside the Osborne Legacy Complex. What did you find, Sean? What's going on out there?
Yeah, you know,
what
it's
happened?
July 22nd, if in a week before Big Ten Media Days, where we're just scraping. But I had a bit of a tip from a guy I knew that they were putting corn outside and going to plant corn in front of the Osborne Legacy Complex. And I was on I usually go on a long walk when my daughter's at the Vanny Center. And so I always walk around campus to reminisce on the old days. And I'm like, I'll be dang, there's the corn.
Okay, now wait a second. Where exactly?
You like that, Sean.
Yeah, hey, please explain where exactly the corn is.
It's right on just right directly in front of the Osborne Legacy Complex on the East Stadium side there. When you walk in, I mean, it will be a prominent piece of landscaping. And I think that's kind of what they want to go for. Just, something that people will take pictures in front of, kind of a cool thing. And, I'm sure when it grows to, and I talked to it's not going to be like 10-foot tall corn. It's a Pioneer hybrid blend of corn that won't grow as tall as like maybe what you'd see in the field, but it will still be plenty tall. And I'm sure you'll see a lot of people taking pictures in front of the corn.
Okay, I wanted to can I ask Sean a question?
Yeah, please do, Zip.
Sean, now we talked about this last night on the phone. I'm trying to get to the essence of this scheduling discussion, this kind of the bickering that goes on between the SEC and the Big Ten, because I have a hard time grasping it sometimes. What is the issue in the scheduling back and forth that's going on?
Well, I mean, it all started back when the Big Ten and the Big 12 went to play 9 games. Okay. And then a lot of those teams in that era were still playing a Power 4 non-conference game. So automatically you kind of were putting yourself at a competitive disadvantage when you're playing 10 Power 4 games.
Got it.
So you'd get a lot of like, hey, the SEC, it'd be nice to play that November game when they played the Group of 5 team or the FCS team in late November, and they were playing the 8-game league schedule. But, most, if not all, SEC teams are still playing 1 Power 4 non-con. So they're playing 9. The Big Ten was playing 10. Well, now the SEC is going to go to 9.
Okay.
And it's mandated that you have to play 1 Power 4
by
game
the SEC. The SEC
by the
mandate.
league.
Yeah.
So you have to be at 10.
Okay.
And the Big Ten has never necessarily had. There was a mandate at one point where you couldn't play any FCS teams. That was a Jim Delaney deal.
Yep.
It's just bad for the TV deal. It really is. Like, the Big Ten Network generally gets stuck with those games, and it doesn't really help the BTN, which is the business partner of the league. So, but they've gone away from that. You can play. And I don't disagree with it either. I think there's more intrigue to watch Nebraska play a Dakota school than there would be to play a directional Sun Belt school. But anyway, now the SEC has the mandate. The Big Ten technically doesn't. So you've got maybe 3 or 4 Big Ten teams a year that sometimes may not have a Power 4 non-conference game. So that's the rub. Now the SEC's mad that they're playing 10.
Okay.
And particularly this year, Indiana will play 9. And they don't have a non-conference. They dropped a Virginia series, and Kurt Cignetti has kind of taken on the old school Bill Snyder approach. If you remember, Bill Snyder built his program in Manhattan where they literally would find the worst 4 opponents every year to play in the non-conference. And he got Kansas State always off to a 4-0 start. You saw Mark Mangino duplicate that at Kansas when he got Kansas going. And, Cignetti kind of did that at Indiana. He just said, we're going to go undefeated and get some momentum built before we go in the Big Ten. And it worked out pretty well for him last year.
Yeah.
Sean, Nebraska will be day 3 of media days next week in Chicago, so next Thursday. I'm curious, will we have any sort of answer about Mekhi Nelson's status before that for Nebraska when they go to media days?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't envision like Nebraska just putting out an email statement to try to make a big deal out of this. I mean, I think I don't know. I don't know how they'll go about it if there is anything, but it just doesn't seem like their style. Sip, you give me the, but it doesn't seem like Nebraska's style.
You hate that. I don't know why.
He does all the time, Sean.
Yeah,
come on, it's just a common response.
Like, come on, like it just seems like if you put out I don't know what you do. But if you address it at media days, I think it will be pretty short. Yep, he's back with the team. He's going through workouts, moving forward. Or, who knows? But yeah, it is something that we'll want to know. We saw Michigan take care of the Ward Manuel stuff before media day, so they got that done before we get to Chicago. But this will be something for Nebraska. I don't think the rest of the league is that interested in the Mekhi Nelson story, but I think from the local end, people here would like to maybe know, just moving forward, where he stands going into the season.
Sean, this is a fair question because I got stumped by this question yesterday. I'm going to ask you the same question.
Oh, boy.
No, I did. I was stumped. What is the biggest storyline for Nebraska at Big Ten Media Days?
I think it's year 4 for Matt Rule. And I think for Matt Rule, this might be his best overall roster, top to bottom, but the toughest schedule. So how do you measure that in a year 4, knowing that you're probably going to play maybe 5 or 6 ranked opponents of your 12 games? You're going to play 3 probable college football playoff teams.
Yeah.
So I think just how you judge Nebraska and look at this team is probably the biggest storyline, knowing that they've done a pretty good job of building some key areas. Now, I think we all agree the defensive interior line is still a major question. And that's not an area you want to go in the Big Ten at with huge questions until that group proves itself. But I just think, how do you measure this season is my biggest storyline, knowing the schedule. And it kind of reminds you of a little bit of like the 2021 Nebraska schedule when Scott Frost was here. I mean, that was a schedule where they played 8 opponents that won 9 or more games.
God, Sean, holy God.
And that team played well and lost all those games, as we can remember, in very close fashion. And it was one of the reasons why, there was strong belief not to fire Frost at that point. They were 3-9, but you're like, man, they literally took the Big Ten champions down to the wire. They literally should have beat Michigan State, who won the Peach Bowl. They literally should have, you go through all the games they lost and the manners that they were losing them. And I look at this schedule somewhat similar in that regard, that, it's going to be a lot of tough Saturdays. And how do you judge, even if it's a loss, but it's a respectable loss? How do you judge that versus, beating, lower tier Big Ten teams?
That's the struggle, Sean, because we read the article from the World Herald this week that Nebraska's been so bad in overtime since 2014. They're 0-8. They have negative yards. They have given up 39 points, and we talked about close losses for years and years and years. I mean, at what point does that just the fans just break down and say, we that's not a win?
You can't do that.
It's been that for 10 years, Sean.
Well, it's the rank thing, but yeah, last year they did win some close games late. I mean, they beat Cincinnati and came back and beat Maryland.
Yep.
They held off Michigan State.
Right.
They held off Northwestern.
They did.
And those were all close, I believe, 1-score wins.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't think you can live on that as much as we did, but the rank thing is real. I mean, the fact that, because, people knock off ranked teams all the time.
Yes.
Like unranked teams.
Right.
And, for some reason here, it's a bugaboo that just can't happen. And that's got to change. And you're going to get probably 5, maybe 6 chances to do it this year. So they've got to win some of those games, or, that they haven't been able to win in a long time here. I mean, that's, beating Maryland and Rutgers is not going to really move the needle for people. You want to see the money invested in this program beat an Illinois, beat a Washington, maybe beat an Iowa. I mean, those are the type of games that they obviously haven't won consistently here in a long time.
More specific question, Sean, personnel question. Tyke Hayes. What if you had to guess right now, how many yards does he run for in 2026?
Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
Put on the spot.
This is like our RSS chat yesterday.
No, Sean. Come on. This is
no, I know. I don't sip. I really have a hard time answering that till I hear what he looks like when he gets through the workouts. But you'd like to think that he could be like 400 or 500 yards.
Yeah. I said 500 to 600 yesterday.
But until we really know, it's kind of premature because you just don't know what kind of shape he's in. You don't know how well he's going to know the playbook.
Yeah.
And just some of the things that it takes to play at this level. It's rare just to come in and do it right away. So but luckily for Hayes, he was at Penn State. He graduated early from high school. So he did a spring there. He played a full season, and then he did a spring at Iowa Western. So he's been through 2 college springs, one at Penn State, one at WCC, and then one obviously full season at Penn State. So you hope that's worth something in this transition where he can compete and play here.
Yeah, sometimes I think I negatively rubbed off on you. I overthink everything. You know that. Don't overthink it on Hayes. It's not like he didn't play in the spring. He did. He practiced in the spring. Now the one thing, Sean, they were gonna hold him out. Iowa Western. They were gonna hold him out of the spring game because of his meniscus. I think he's fine. They scoped it. I don't think that'll be an issue. But don't overthink it on Hayes. He's coming in here ready to compete. He's not. I don't think he'll be out of shape. Why would he be out of shape?
No, and I can tell you Nebraska was interested in Hayes no matter what the Mekhi Nelson situation was. Now, that ramped it up, but there always was an interest to find the right kind of guy that would fit. And this definitely checked all the boxes, being a power 4, high-level, capable player with lots of experience remaining, and clearly not probably a big price tag either, with the situation of him being at a JUCO versus, say, like if Tyke Hayes was playing at like Georgia Tech and had a big year there and you had to get him out of the portal.
Right.
That wouldn't be cheap.
No. So, yeah, that might be. Now, here's the question, though, the natural follow-up question, Sean. Do you think Nebraska would have brought in Hayes if Mekhi Nelson hadn't had a dust-up in Florida?
I think it was very. I think it was close. I mean, I think they were interested. Yeah, I think maybe that situation though really brought it over the goal line. Like they're like, all right, well, we can't really roll the dice, no matter what happens here with Nelson. I mean, because we could all lose our jobs over not having enough backs. If we can't run the ball in November, we're in a lot of trouble. So
we're going to lose. Am I going to lose my job over this?
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to risk everything over that situation. So I think it was kind of one of many things that played a factor. But you can't look at that room and definitively say what it's going to play out like this year. So I think having as many options as possible is still your best course.
Oh, I totally agree, Sean.
Sean, always good stuff. Thanks for the time. We'll chat with you again next week.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Caroline's Sean Callahan.
What do you think Hayes will do this year?
Well, I mean, so I was gone when that news all broke, and I didn't get a chance to respond to it. I guess I will now.
Yeah, I wish you would.
It's exciting to see that. I mean, Nebraska's backfield was concerning. It still is concerning, even with his addition. But that's someone that brings in some experience, at least some, I guess, options there, some excitement.
Yep.
And so I still don't know who starts the first game.
I don't either,
because we don't know if Mekhi is cleared. Is he the starting running back here?
Well,
is Jamal Rule make a push for that? Is Tyke? I mean, wouldn't it be stunning if Hayes is your starting running back though? It'd be concerning to me if that was the case about that room.
I would.
If he was a mid-July addition and ends up starting for the team, which I don't expect, that would be red alert about that room.
That's a very interesting discussion. I would not characterize it as red alert. I think he's okay. No, stay with me. He's as talented as anybody in that room. Would you agree with that?
I guess on
Close.
paper, sure.
It's very close.
On paper, yes. I haven't watched their film.
They're all very.
closely.
I've watched his film, Hayes. I'm familiar with his background. I talked to Strohmeyer, the Iowa Western coach, in depth about him. He was easily Iowa Western's best back, and they have other Division I backs, but he was easily, like, they have a kid from North Carolina and a kid from another power conference school. They have guys there. He was easily their best. Okay, he was recruited by Penn State as a freshman in high school. They were paying him, by the way. He made money at Penn State. He played behind 2 NFL players, Singleton and Katron Allen, and a couple others. Actually, he was down the depth chart. But I would tell you this. His film doesn't blow you away, but he's purely a natural running back, and he's really good in pass protection. He's tough. So a lot of this is I just don't know what's going to happen with Mekhi.
Well, I would think for Tyke Hayes that Nebraska should be attracted because of what Emmett Johnson did this past year. We saw him grow
100%.
from a guy that was good to an elite running back, one of the best in the country, that goes to the Chiefs in the NFL draft. That was absolute growth at that position, and he had a chance to thrive under Dana Holgorsen and also E.J. Barthel as running backs coach. So maybe there's a path to that being the reason why he came here, and hopefully big growth for him at that spot.
There's a guy that's, if he's listening to this conversation, is saying, hey, what about me? And that's Isaiah Mosey. I mean, Mosey's in this conversation too. I mean, Mosey could be your starter.
And it doesn't really get talked about much by anybody.
He should
any part of the media.
He should be. And sometimes I gloss over Mosey a little too much. Mosey's in this conversation. He's squarely in the conversation. I would tell you this, Jake, with the addition of Hayes, if you told me right now, okay, they added Hayes, we know that. And if you told me Mekhi Nelson will be cleared and will play starting game 1, I would say now the running back room looks pretty good to me with the addition and knowing that Nelson's going to play. I think what you could see is Nelson suspended for a few games.
Like the first 3?
Maybe. Yeah. Could be something like that. Yeah. I don't know that. I don't know how they're going to handle it. I have no idea how they're going to handle that. You could also suspend him during the off season. You could suspend him from team activities and say, we already did suspend him. He was suspended during the off season. Sure. That could happen. I don't know how they're going to approach it, but the addition of Hayes definitely changed my kind of overall view of the room. Now, I'd say in conclusion, if you were going to ask me right now, who do you think will start? I'm going Rule.
Jamal Rule.
Yeah, based on what I've heard.
That's the opening game starter for.
Yeah, some of what, and that's based on what's happened with Mekhi, but also what I've heard during the offseason. I think that Rule might have the inside track to it. That's what I think. But I don't think it would be a situation where, he's not going to get carries like Emmett. I mean, he's not going to get 251 carries. It'll be more spread around. But who's trotting out there first? Who's the first guy on the field? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Rule.
Well, we'll learn more throughout fall camp on that regard. Obviously, Media Day is next Thursday for Nebraska. We'll speak in Chicago, and then we'll hear from Nebraska throughout fall camp.
Yes,
and see where they are with that. It's here. I mean, it's here, Sip.
I know.
We've arrived. We've made it. We've made it through.
We did make it through.
Shout out to the Breakers and all the listeners for making it through to the offseason.
I know. They hung with us largely, right?
For the most part, yes. And those who didn't will come back in August or September. We welcome them back with open arms. Yes, reminder, go see Trip and the team at Computer Harbor just south of 70th and O. That's Nebraska's Apple Store, also in Kearney, Hastings, and GI. They will fix all your products, watches, phones, computers. You can buy new products there. It's almost the new school season. Go get ready for the school season.
Yeah, go get
at
ready.
Computer Hardware. Yeah. When we come back, Cam Scadaboo, we love you, but what are you doing? Next on Early Break of the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning Old World recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season. Brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Are you looking for a place to host company get-togethers, team meetings, or group events? Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln is the perfect place to host your gathering, with private bays available to meet with clients while you swing the sticks and improve your game. Back 9 Golf offers traditional golf opportunities while also providing fun games and activities available for non-traditional golfers on their top-of-the-line full-swing simulators. Learn about their corporate memberships today and gather your favorite groups together at Back 9 Golf in South Lincoln, just off 14th and Pine Lake Road.
New from Arbor Axe House comes Benny's Battle Barge, the mobile axe throwing adventure. Perfect for festivals, parties, fundraisers, and celebrations. Charter the barge at arbораxe.com or call Arbor Axe House at 402-802-9696. Arbor Axe House at the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Attention all golfers. If your Sunday is free this upcoming weekend, listen up. The 12th annual charity tournament for Clinic with the Heart takes place on Sunday, July 26th at 8 a.m. at Highlands Golf Course, and spots are available in this 4-man scramble. It's $400 per team with lunch included, plus giveaways and a silent auction. Register your foursome by this Friday, July 24th by clicking the link at the top of the McKinney's Irish Pub Facebook page. It's the 12th annual Clinic with the Heart charity tournament, 8 a.m. this Sunday at Highlands. Sponsored by Tipsy Tina's, McKinney's, Off Leash Dog Bar, Gate 25, Salt Mine City, and Michelob Ultra.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
America turned 250 earlier this month, and Gary Michaels SIP is offering a $250 reduction off of any suit or sport coat or pant combo through the rest of this month. We're talking Oxford, Caruso, Heritage Gold, Jack Victor, Materazzi, Byron, Paul Patenley, and Tiki. Also, a free woven USA flag themed tie with every suit or sport coat purchase we're giving away. That's a $75 value on that tie. Please call Gary, Nate, or Fabian at 402-423-7848 or go to GaryMichaels.com, 56 and Pine Lake Road in Lincoln.
It's a serious shop. It's a serious shop with serious experts. I mean, if you have a life where you have to look good, go to a place like that.
Amen.
Go to a place like that because they're experts. I mean, it's just like going to the right mechanic. You want to go to the right mechanic.
Yes.
I mean,
get it right, Gary.
You want to go to the right attorney. I mean, some are better than others. These guys are the best. Just go to them.
Gary Michaels, Closures 56 and Pine Lake. Also, before we move on, from Bill, reminder that tomorrow is George Darlington's celebration of life.
Oh.
Everybody is welcome. Breakers, non-breakers, everybody. If you're a Husker football fan and want to honor the life of George Darlington, that'll be tomorrow, the 23rd of July at 11 a.m. Faith Bible Church. That's at 6201 South 84th Street in Lincoln. Please wear red is the request there.
And that is what time?
That's 11 a.m. tomorrow, Faith Bible Church, the celebration of life for George Darlington, 6201 South 84th Street in Lincoln. Faith Bible Church, 11 a.m. Please wear red, not black, for that celebration of life.
Red.
Per the request of the flyer there.
Good. I have some red.
Now, this show has been big fans in the past of Cam Scattaboo.
More you and Bill.
Oh, you like Scattaboo. What are you talking about?
I like
me and Bill
I like the way he plays the game.
So why would
a little look at me. He's a little look at me. He's a little look at me.
At Arizona State he was?
Not as much as he is now.
Well, okay. Well, in college, we all liked Cam Scattaboo.
The way he runs it is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
And he carried Arizona State to a Big 12 title and nearly a playoff win against Texas.
He was freak. Hey.
He threw a touchdown. Or he threw a pass in that game.
I mean, there were games as a running back he'd take it over, which is hard to do.
Now, Cam Scattaboo was drafted by the Giants before last year and was running well until he got an ankle injury to end his season in October.
Mm-hmm.
And he runs without really regard for anything. He's had some put some concussion questions in terms of how he his head he battles his head there, bro.
Yeah.
He rams the head.
Oh yeah. He's a concussion. I mean, he'll induce some concussions kind of on his own.
Now, there was a video last weekend this was called Fanatics Fest.
Okay, what's going on?
Where, again, he's recovering from the ankle surgery. He had an injury on his ankle, and he's getting ready for training camp.
Mm-hmm. And
he did a backflip, and he landed awkwardly and stumbled, but he says he's fine. No injury there at all. But if you're a Giants fan, you're thinking, what are we doing here?
What are you doing?
Come on, Cam.
It's kind of what I mean. Like,
well,
I don't think you'd see Franco Harris at a fan fest doing a backflip for the hell of it.
Some people have accused him of being brain dead. Not very smart. Cam Scattaboo responded to those comments about him being brain dead the other day.
What it is, I mean, the New York people love it, so I'm just going to keep being me. And if they want to say I'm brain dead and I don't have no brain, then who cares?
Because who cares? Bleep it. If they think I'm brain dead, Cam Scattaboo.
Yeah, not perfect.
Well, again, I know you don't like maybe the way he is in the NFL for Look at Me, but we still love the way he plays football.
His Arizona, oh my God, watching him was it was amazing. He was Heisman worthy, right? Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah. Yes. They were picked dead last and won the conference. And it was, again, Levitt was good that year.
And they had a great receiver that got hurt.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, Jordan Tyson.
But Cam Scattaboo was unbelievable.
Oh, God.
Coming from Sacramento State.
I would say at times breathtaking. Like Scattaboo.
You just don't see
now, listen,
that.
you don't hear me say that about many people, right?
No.
Scadaboo at times was breathtakingly good. Like, it took me a while to watch Arizona State. They're not readily available to me all the time. I'm covering.
They play late at
Nebraska.
night usually.
Yeah. But when I saw a couple games, I'm like, okay, wait a second. This guy's a freak, like a total freak. Now, shouldn't be doing, but I'm serious. I don't think he should be doing backflips.
Well, if you see the video, it's very uncomfortable. He lands awkwardly.
That's not,
as
why?
he's getting over an ankle injury before training camp.
My question to you is, if you're the head coach or the GM, are you pulling him aside and saying, all right, no more backflips?
Well, also him saying, bleep it if they think I'm brain dead. I mean, that's not a great look.
Yeah, that's not a great look either, but
he needs some PR help probably a little bit.
Yeah.
At the same time, you want guys to be authentically them sometimes too. To a certain extent.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky conversation. But what's not what I'm suggesting here is what's not a tricky conversation is you don't need to be doing backflips when you're coming off an ankle injury.
Right.
Like you don't. It'd be like riding a skateboard. What are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? These guys, you don't want them riding around on mini bikes in the off season, stuff like that. What are you doing? I mean, we're paying you a lot of money now. You're making a lot of money.
A lot.
Yeah. You're accountable to the organization and your teammates. You're coming off an ankle injury and you're showing everybody you can do a backflip. Why? I might get off my lawn a little bit. Get off my lawn, Jake. But I'm not. It's not get off my lawn. I would have said this when I was 28. And I didn't have a lawn. I just
you're renting a lawn,
right? I just say no, don't do that. Scadaboo.
Sanderson chimes in.
Sandy's been chiming in. God bless.
He says Cam is basically a meathead. And he said that was a serious ankle injury, not more than just an ankle. It was an ankle and then some.
Right. Thank you, David. Hey, David. By the way, out on Guinness beer.
He's never been to Ireland, probably. Then
here's what he wrote.
Yeah. American Guinness is not great. You were correct. It gets worse further away from the draft house.
It changes its taste
in
Ireland.
It's not fresh. It's not as fresh as it is in Ireland.
David texted me earlier. Said he was a little behind today. He was listening to the podcast. He said Guinness absolutely sucks. It can't be a lot better in Ireland.
It is.
It
can.
Then change the name of it. Like
to what?
Something different in Ireland. If it's that much different, like why does it taste so much different? What I'm suggesting to you is it can't. Like he said, Guinness is Guinness.
A well done Guinness in Ireland or Scotland is phenomenal.
You just
can't do that.
No, it's not.
They can't do it here.
Not
they
phenomenal.
Can't do it here.
It's not phenomenal. I was in Ireland. I drank one. And it was awful.
You had a bad attitude going into it, though.
I didn't have a bad attitude.
You said this looks terrible. This is not a Coors Light. It's going to suck. Where's my Corona at here?
But
give me a pina colada or margarita over here.
Do you hear what David said?
Yeah, I do say
Guinness sucks.
But he's not right.
Guinness sucks.
Again, I'm not the world's biggest Guinness fan, but over there it was unbelievable.
Did you just get like bamboozled by their big marketing?
I probably had 30 over there.
You're told it's good, so therefore.
No, and I thought it was good.
Really, you like?
Oh yeah,
you like it?
Very good. I can't wait to go back and have some more Guinness again. I'll drink some for you to take yours.
Are we gonna go back?
I'd love to go back. Send me back.
You know what?
I want to play golf this time.
I don't think Nebraska's going back.
I would go back in a non-Nebraska bowl game. I would just go to play golf and have a great time. The spillover is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since 48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Hi, Charlie Stone again, and Andy Goodyear with Honda of Lincoln will be joining me shortly to talk about a milestone accomplishment at Honda of Lincoln. But before I talk to Andy, I'd like to add a comment of my own. I know you have a lot of choices when buying a new or pre-owned vehicle. It was just announced that Honda of Lincoln is once again the winner for the Lincoln's Choice Award for new car dealers. It's not easy to win that award because it's all based on the highest level of customer satisfaction. I think Honda of Lincoln really is your best choice. Now let's talk to Andy.
Thanks, Charlie, and thanks for your kind words.
Andy, tell us what it takes to win an award like this.
Will do, Charlie. It's about being customer focused. Our sales and service team have been with us for a long time, and every day, all they focus on is 100% customer satisfaction. It's really that simple.
Maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the Spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's, who celebrates the life and legacy of the legendary Chuck Norris. National Chicken Finger Day next Monday, July 27th. Help them raise $1 million for Kickstart Kids, a Chuck Norris-founded charity that teaches middle and high school students valuable life skills through martial arts. Next Monday, they'll donate $1 from every box combo with the goal to reach $1 million. That's Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One Love. National Chicken Finger Day next Monday, July 27th.
God, chicken fingers always sound good to me.
They always do. Absolutely.
They do. Sounds really good right now. They do.
We got a lot of response on Guinness, by the way. I do need to give a quick shout out. Thank you.
Come on.
I would say most Guinness in America is not good. I will say I have this. I swear to you, this is real. I have had a really incredible Guinness in Lincoln at Liquid Asset Sports Bar.
Is that right?
27th and Jamie Lane. They do Guinness right down there.
Okay.
That's really good.
27th and Jamie Lane.
Yeah. I was in Chicago in March for the Big Ten tournament. And you would think that typically they say Chicago, New York, Boston, the big cities have the best Guinness in America. Well, I had a horrible one in Chicago. I mean, awful, undrinkable, bad.
Really?
I said, what happened to this? But I had a great one at Liquid Assets in Lincoln. So check them out. 2755 Jamie Lane.
Okay, so they serve it right.
That's right by Honda of Lincoln down there.
I know where it is.
Okay.
So it's that Lost Margaritas.
Yes, you're right down there by them. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Corey in Lincoln says, between October and April, I order a pint of Guinness more than any other beer. Keep them in the fridge as well.
I wonder why is that time period so important?
Well, it's colder. Okay. Guinness is more of a cold weather beer. I mean, you can have one right now. Liquid Assets is not really probably one you would want to consume in summertime. It's more of a football season type of beer.
Mm-hmm. I realize when I say things like that I'm opening myself up for attack. I get it, but I think it's horrible beer. I mean, I do. What?
It makes me sad.
No, you're not sad. You're angry.
No, I'm not angry.
You're not.
Because there's a time I didn't like Guinness either, but then right? And they grew on me. I don't order it all that often.
And too, just to add context to this, I'm not a big beer drinker.
You like Corona?
I do like Corona.
Occasional Coors Light.
Yeah, you got it.
That's what you drink.
You got it. I did have a Mick Ultra.
Yeah, that's good.
In Wichita. It's pretty good.
It's
light.
It's very, very simple.
It's light.
It's like a watery beer.
Yeah.
I'm not. Listen. I drink a lot of Mick Ultra, so that's not a shot at all. I like Mick Ultra.
No, those are you got the three. I mean, it's Corona, Coors Light. Then I'd probably open a Mick Ultra.
Eric says Sip is a beer snob.
It's sort of like the blue blood thing I have, Although Guinness is a blue blood beer.
I mean, you just don't try new things. You stick with what you know. You did try a Mick Ultra that is good, but that's not a new beer. It's been around for a while and very popular now.
I don't know why. I'm just not a beer drinker. I don't know why. Never have been. Never really have been. I mean, maybe when I was like 17.
Jack and Coke.
17.
Yeah, when you're going to Willie's Picnic and drunk down there.
Before I was legally
After you had a pint of vodka, and they said, "Uh-oh, we have a problem here."
That was a one-off. As a youthful
and here you are still. You made it through.
Chalk that up to youthful indiscretion. Yeah, there's a glass of vodka, and I told my friend, I'm going to slam this. And I slammed it. He said, right now that we're in trouble, right? Because you just slammed a full glass of vodka, and there's going to be severe ramifications.
And were there?
Yes, there were.
But like I said, and here you are.
We went
still.
for a walk. Or he said, we got to go for a walk. We're going to get some bread. You're going to eat a lot of bread. We're going to go for a long walk. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Well, it might have helped some.
A little, maybe it helped.
Probably helped.
John Sawfeld was his name. He tried to help the situation, but it didn't.
You survived it. Wouldn't encourage you ever doing that ever again,
No,
or anybody.
There's more to the story that I wouldn't tell. There you go.
That's it for us. The Drive is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at